good evening. Welcome to my Mind Over Your Matter. And yeah, I'm just here trying to get myself together. Kind of out of it a little bit. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, moment. I'm trying to figure out my damn echo over here with my damn phone. Oh, sorry, my phone. My phone be acting weird sometimes. There we go. But yeah, as you can see, the title. Is this the end? Is this the end we're coming to? Is this the final stretch for my Mind Over Your Matter? Is this the last show that I'm gonna be gone for a while? My health is not getting any better. It's actually getting worse. It's something. It took me off guard this week. I wasn't able to come on as I wanted to onto the show because of my health. And not only that, but I'm having too many health issues that are coming up way too fast. And it's a little bit overwhelming for me. Yeah, it's it's just too much. It's just too much, Um, at 40, you don't expect to be dealing with problems that you should be dealing at 80. Uh, but I'm dealing with them now, and not only with the health of my stomach and my other surgeries that I had with my colon and everything, but come to find out that I'm having problems with my eyes too. I'm losing my vision. Little by little, I am going blind. Um, I have damage in my optic nerve on both of my eyes that will cause me to go blind in the next few years. Um, yeah, that that's unsettling with me. I'm still taking back on that. I'm gonna be seeing other doctors to get more opinions on that. But as far as the test goes, it's showing that it's not gonna be very good for me. As far as my vision's concerned, health wise, I know I'm gonna have to have two more surgeries coming up. Um, I'm still having major problems with my lower abdominal. Getting more pain every day is causing me to not even want to sit here or even produce any shows. That's how bad the pain has gotten. Um, it just sucks because it's like so many things are going wrong at the same time, and I'm like, you know what? It'd be better off being dead. It would be better off being dead. I just if I like, I don't want to give up, but holy shit, this actually makes you want to think of giving up, because it's just overwhelming. It's just I'm having problems with my acid reflex. I'm having problems with my stomach. I don't know why it's doing this, but it's throwing acid back up, and it's not supposed to be doing that, and that requires a surgery to be fixed and corrected. And my lower abdominal, I'm still having major problems with pain down there to the point that it's like I don't know if I'm gonna survive. I don't know if I'm gonna be alive next year. That's how crazy this is. This is coming and so fast, and how fast it's coming. Because death is always a surprise. When you die, people mourn you, right? And people be like, "Holy shit!" Like he's dead. But then when you're alive, there ain't nobody around. Nobody around to talk to or anything. It's just, you know, talking to dead air, pretty much, and that's fine. But I know my death is coming, and I know it's coming soon. As a master number 22, and all the goodness and good energy that I have inside me, I know my death is coming soon. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm I'm content and passing on. There's been a lot of good people that have died way before my age. Even the baby Jesus, holy shit, even the baby Jesus. He had to take that ride too. He had to die too. So he didn't only die once, he died a couple of times. And I go, damn, that sounds like my story of me dying a couple of times and coming back and still here and still fighting. But I'm getting tired. I'm getting very tired. I'm getting very fatigued. Um, I'm I'm just losing that will to want to live. I'm losing it. I don't want to make this an hour long show or a crazy long show. Actually, this is going to probably be a short show. Um, but my body wants to quit. My mind wants to quit. My body wants to quit. Um, I have parts of my body inside of me that wants to give up, and it's okay if they want to give up. I give them permission to give up, and if I die, I die. It's okay. It's like my videos will be up on YouTube, and people can listen if they want. Come back and listen. But it's like when you deal with the stuff that I deal with on a daily basis, trust me, you would have killed yourself a long time ago. I'm just extremely tired. I'm just extremely weak. My stomach, my lower abdomen is causing me so much problems to the point that I'm gonna have to go into the emergency room again, and I'm most likely gonna be admitted into the hospital again, and I'm gonna have to have these crazy surgeries again. But this one feels different. This pain feels different. It's this numbing pain that numbs my um like it's hard to talk about it because it's a sensitive topic. But the pain inside is like it's so painful that it goes down to my grind, and on my grind, I'm having complete numbness coming from within, and I'm having these issues, and this has just been happening like pretty fast and pretty recently. Um, 9 out of 10, I'm gonna have to go to the hospital. I'm trying to hold off from going to the hospital because there is an outbreak of this COVID, really bad COVID outbreak here in Connecticut, and it seems like everybody's fucking getting sick again. It's like fucking sickos. Like, how can you how can we fight something that we don't even know what the hell it is? But I do not want to go into the emergency room because the emergency room, of course, is a lot of sick people. And one thing I don't want to come down is with this fucking COVID on top of everything that I'm dealing with. Because I know if I catch COVID, I'm good as dead. You might as well just fucking turn on the burners and throw my body in there. Creep my ass. Cremate me already. Um, and I do wish to be cremated. I've stated already to my caretaker. I stated already to my next of kin. I'm actually going to be doing a will this week because I feel like my death is coming, and I just when you're psychic, you're psychic. You know stuff, you know stuff. You see stuff, you see it. And I see a world where we're going to be in danger, and there's going to be chaos and carnage, and things aren't going to get better. You better hope and pray Trump wins, because if he doesn't, yeah, man, expect young ladies, young gentlemen to be sacrificing their lives for no reason, for endless wars that we're going to be stuck in. Tell you right now, it's not going to be good if the Democrats take over. It's a change of systems, right? The problem is the uncertainty. I feel like bad things are going to happen. There's going to be a big attack somewhere. There's going to be hundreds of people dead. It's going to be like a terrorist attack. I see it. I see like hundreds of people dead. I see, and then you wonder, why does Jesus let this happen? Right? Why does the good Lord let all this carnage and craziness continue to happen? It's because it's just a fucking mess that Jesus, I feel like he's just sleeping. I feel like when I die and I go up there with my joint, because I am going to be going high as hell to the other side. And trust me, I'm going to make sure there's a lot of medicine over there for me. I'm going to tap Jesus in the shoulder. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Why are you not guiding the people how you're supposedly this almighty and this all powerful, and yet you're sleeping behind the wheel while the world is just going into carnage and is going to a state of chaos that we have not seen since the Civil War. And we're going to see another civil war here in the United States. You're going to see states that are going to divide themselves from the United States. I just don't understand a country here in the United States that's supposed to be united, right? Because the word united, but yet there's two parties that pretty much run this country. It's the Democrats and the Republicans. Like, I don't understand. If we're all united, then why is there two parties? Come on, explain that to me. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for coming through. I just saw your messages. Thank you. It's just hard times right now. You know, you start questioning yourself. You start questioning the reality and what's going on, and you see everything for what it is. And people don't see everything, and people don't feel everything like I do. You know, I see millions of fish dead. I see sea life dead. I see like just trees like dying, and like the world is just doesn't want us here anymore. It's gonna find a way to get us pretty much, and it's gonna deal all of us one by one. And you know, you got all these birds that they don't even talk about. Just recently we had like thousands and thousands of birds that just died out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, birds just die. Like, and these are beautiful, healthy looking birds. Like, you would pick up the bird and there's no, like, you look at it, you like, how the hell, what did this bird die from? Because surely didn't run into anything or nothing. He just fell from the sky. And that's what they're doing. It's an energy pulse that they're testing that could wipe out humanity at a single pulse. They're not going to need to use a bullet. They're not going to need to use a lightning bolt. All they're going to do is fry you with your Wi-Fi. That's all it is. They send out an energy pulse through your Wi-Fi, and it'll cause you to have a heart attack. It'll cause you to have a seizure. It'll cause you to have a stroke. You know, these devices are their tools against us to monitor us and also to put us in our place and to control us. And I feel like this Wi-Fi, as I look at it from my bedroom, I'm looking at it, I just want to get a hammer and just just bust it up. It's because I know that, you know, if I did that, then I wouldn't have any entertainment as far as internet, as far as streaming services. You know, I won't be able to have that luxury. And I kind of forgot how it feels to be without technology, because technology is all over us, right? We use technology to communicate with each other. We use technology for streaming, like I'm doing right now on YouTube, and not only that, but it still creeps me out, like how, like cell phones, tablets, televisions. Ever since I was little, I've always been freaked out of these things, and I always questioned it as I was little. And I remember as video plays in my head because that's how my memories come back to me. It comes back like a VHS video. You just put the movie in and hits play. And I remember when I was little looking at the television and I'm like, how can I see people through a box and they're not on the other side? Like, how is this possible? How is a signal, a picture thrown in the air invisibly that you can't see, but it appears on your television? It makes you like it makes you wonder and makes you think like if they're capable of doing just that and have us like pretty much booby trapped and and stuck on watching television because that's what they want. They want you to be distracted. They want you to be in front of the television and watching your favorite shows, watching your favorite news channels, watching anything as long as you are in one place where they can manipulate your mind. That's what they want. And Michelle, yeah, I'm an 80s kid. Yeah, I'm an 80s kid too. I was born in 1980. Okay, I'm 40 years old. And to me, I remember growing up, right, where the telephone was a rotary dial. It was the phone with the thing that you had to like turn it. It was like a big circle, and you had to like turn for each number. You had to like, and that was a rotary phone, and that's what I grew up like seeing. And I remember my television being black and white. And I remember like when we first got color television, to me, I was confused when I was little. I was so confused. And then to this day, I'm still confused because I'm like, I look at this television, right? And no, and I'm watching like my shows when I used to watch television when I was little. I used to watch like I would say like the Monsters, Adam's Family, um, the Little Rascals. But we're talking about the old shows from like the '60s. The Monsters were from '64, and also the Adams Family too was around '64. That was like the big shows around that time. And I remember watching like reruns on that, and I used to watch Gilligan's Island. I used to watch I Love Lucy. Oh my God, I Love Lucy. Oh my goodness. Um, I used to watch that. I remember watching the old General Hospital. I remember watching let me see, Dukes of Hazard, which supposedly is racist, right? Because of the Confederate flag and all that the craziness. Well, I used to watch Dukes of Hazard all the time. Rotary and black and white TV. Yes, let me tell you, the rotary phone we had was the yellow phone. It was like a yellow. It looked like a banana phone. It was like an off yellow color, and it was like it had the cord on where you put for your ear and to talk the handle. It had a cord, and I remember when my mom she wanted extra because the cord was so small, and she always had to stand sit like by the phone to talk, and she wanted to cook and do other things. So she had convinced and I guess told my dad at the time. And remember, my parents were young as hell at that time. I mean, these people shouldn't even be having kids. Like, to be honest with you, that's my opinion. And I'm their son. And I'm telling them you should not be having kids. I remember when my mom got the cord, the extension for the phone, and it was like I think it was like 10 feet long at the time. And holy shit, she stretched that out to like 15 feet. But yeah, it was a rotary phone, and that shit was freaking. It was so crazy because like I remember it was like on the wall, so like you have to like be by the phone, sit by the phone, or like if you had the extension, then you could like when my dad got the extension from my mom, like she was able to cook and be talking on the phone. And I remember looking at that as a kid. I remember when I was a baby. That's so crazy. Like I see it as a video. Like if I tell my mom everything that I see and everything, she's gonna freak out because she's gonna be like, "How the fuck do you know this shit? You were just like 1 years old. Like you're not supposed to see. You're not supposed to remember that." And I remember everything. Um, and I just remember it because it's like a video in my head, and it plays like a video when it comes in. I just put the video and I see everything. It's just hit play and I see everything that's going on. That's how my mind works. It's freaking it's crazy. But like I remember my mom used to stand up on the phone talking on the phone with my father because my father was working the nights and he would call on the house and talk to my mom and my mom had to stand by the wall talking on the phone. That's how crazy. And then now with cell phones, it freaks me the fuck out. It really freaks me out. Cell phones really creep me out. Like I feel like those are like alien devices and shit. Like that's some crazy shit. You're able to watch movies and videos, and you get to communicate with other people, and it's just something that I don't know. It's just weird. It's just super weird. I feel like cell phones are super creepy. Um, It's just the way technology is today, and how what we have today, and how like now the iPhone. What is it now? Which is the iPhone 12? They're at. I forgot what number they're at. I think they're at 12. This is a new one. It's 12, and they're saying, "Oh, it's better than the other ones." Like, oh, how can you say it's better than the 11 other models that you fucking have? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Every year you come out with a phone is better than the last. So why are you gonna say, oh, it's better than all the others that we made and stuff? And people can afford to pay $1,500, $1,200 on a fucking phone. Nobody who has the money to go right now to pay $1,000 to $1,200 because you have to get accessories and certain things for your phone too. Because the iPhone 12, from what I heard, it doesn't come with a charger and it doesn't come with the headset. All those are sold separately. So you got to buy your own charger or use your old charger if you have an iPhone old charger. But if you're a new client, let's say you never had an iPhone before and you decide, well, yeah, I want to go with iPhone and get the new 12. Well, guess what, fucker? You got to buy an accessory too. And it's another $10, $15 for the fucking charger. Oh, get out of here. This is crazy. Yeah, you see, like that's the good thing about it. Like third year of college, that's good. He needs to stay focused. But sure, I could do readings for your children and for you. Like that's what I'm good at. That's like other channels, other people. They're good at certain things. Me, I'm a very big like your empath. I'm like the Energizer Bunny of empath. I just keep going and going and going day and night. Doesn't matter. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. My mind always see things. But the three the your oldest one, that's where my energy went to. It went straight to the oldest one when you're talking, stay in contact with him. Um, I hope he could get through through what the with this COVID shit and dealing with the university, and it's just oof. Um, Nick, okay. All right, nonverbal. Yeah, because I remember your youngest son is nonverbal, which is yeah, I can feel it in the throat with him too. Like it's just not happening, and that's a disability he's gonna have for the rest of his life. So your oldest has a new girlfriend. Yeah, I feel changes. I feel the good, the happiness, the good things with him. Um, I can feel it. I feel the good. He he can focus when he needs to focus, and he has everything in front of him. It's his to lose. That's pretty much what it is. Like everything is on his plate, and it's up to him if he wants to eat it all or if he just wants to put that plate to the side. Is okay, but everything's in front of him, and he's gonna be good. He's gonna be successful in everything he does. You got a good son on that one. Your oldest one. He's gonna be um he's gonna be a busy bee. He's gonna like the technology stuff. Like I see like laptops and like programs and stuff like that. I could see certain um things that he can do, and he'll get paid very well. Um, in the future, I do see success, and I see future kids too. Yeah, Michelle, let's see, you're gonna be a grandmother. Not now, but I see in the future because I see like 2 to 3 kids from him. Little horn dog, but he's responsible and he knows what he's doing, and that's the difference. I just feel his energy. That's how I tap in I could tap into people's energy through their mothers. And I feel their energy, and I've done this to others, like other mothers. I dealt with one mother from Australia I was talking to, and I was doing her children's empathic reading, and her son and her daughter, it was a boy and a girl, and I tell the boy, you need to listen more because I feel like you're not listening how you're supposed to be listening because I keep hearing people repeating stuff to you like multiple times, and her and the mom was like, "You see what I'm telling you? Even I didn't even tell him this shit, and look, he's telling you now. You better listen to him." It was the most priceless thing. Like it was like the best. I was laughing inside, but I was trying to keep up serious, composure while I was doing the reading. And the little girl, she was so cute. She was like, oh, there's nothing to worry about her. She was such a sweetheart. The boy, though, oh man, oof. I was like, you're a hardhead. You don't listen. That's the thing. and she was like, I know. I always tell him that. And I'm like, I don't know. I just hear it in my head. But you love being grandma? Oh yeah. Oh, trust me. You're gonna have your hands full with them too, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna be like needing help and stuff as far as like because it's just gonna be a good thing, it's gonna be a good cycle, of life for him. Yeah, you could let him know, like even if you could rewatch. You'd be like, look, Rick, like Nick, Rick's talking about you. A bunch of icks around because I call it icks, ICK, because my name is Rick. It's RICK. Your son is Nick. It's with an N. The NICK. And I'm like, well, you take out the R, you take out the N, you got icks. We got a whole bunch of icks up in here. And hey, Alex, what's up? What's up, Alex? But definitely, I met my husband on the internet in 1980. Yeah, I remember. You told me. I remember. Yeah, I remember. And let me tell you, that's very good. Good energy. Soulmates. It's just you just know. Your heart knows. You can't really trick the heart if the heart is already fallen and it's fallen in love. And once love is love, and you have that attachment, that's a bond, and it's supposed to be a bond that's unbreakable, but people keep breaking their bonds, and that's why society, I feel like, has gone nuts. It's because Like, they forgot how to love and how to stay in love. It's like they don't know what love is. I just feel like the world is just a whole bunch of Tina Turners and Ikes everywhere. Like, what love has to do with it? Listen to Tina Turner. She'll tell you. I remember listening to Tina Turner in the 80s when my mom was cleaning the floors, and I could listen to What Love Got to Do with It. Yeah, it's like, I remember my mom had the freaking albums. She used to play it. Between that and Billie Jean, Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, we used to listen to, oh my gosh, Shaka Khan. I remember Shaka Khan. Who doesn't know Shaka Khan? Come on now. Big time 80s. I love freestyle. So I love the freestyle 80s. I met Lisa. I know Lisa. I haven't been in contact with her or anything like that, but she knows me. She sees me. She's like, "Oh my God, man, Rick!" She gives me a big hug. I'm like, "Can't give me a hug like that anymore. I got a broken neck and fucked up body and everything." And then she'll freak out. She's like, "Oh my God, oh man," she will freak out. But yeah, I know. I met Lisa. I sat there 3 hours talking with the lady. She's so cool. Yeah, so Alex, if you want to come on, you can come on. I put the link in the chart on the chat. So if you want to come on, or if anyone want to come on, Michelle wants to come on. I feel like doing readings. And that's I named the show. Is this the end? Who knows if it's the end? Because I'm dealing with my health problems, was causing me to think of my end. There's asteroids coming towards the Earth. There's a fucking presidential election. Who knows if this is going to be the turning tide of if we're going to go into a major war or not. If Biden get into the House, we're fucked with some kind of war breaking out. I can feel it. I know it. I sense it. I smell it. Because it's a money making war makes money, ladies and gentlemen. As much as we lose money, they make a lot of money off wars. And I'm not talking about a little bit of money. I'm talking about a lot of money. And because they fund both sides of the war, they're not dumb. They're like, fuck that. We'll destroy it, and we'll be the contractors to build it back up, and we get paid more in the long run with the taxes and all the shipping materials and all the stuff they need. You got to break it down to the pennies to the dollar. And wars are very profitable. They are very profitable. But things are definitely going to be happening. I can see a big time attack. Big time attack. And the reason why you haven't heard any big crazy attacks and stuff happening is because they're silencing. It's not for you to know. It's like they silence the media on certain things. There's big things happening. Real big things happening. Things are getting heated. The earth is to a point where it's like the balance is off, and I feel like they're messing a lot with the ionosphere. They're messing a lot with signals from space. I feel like they're implementing a new system that will monitor us even more of a high def version of the GPS 3 that's going up right now, which is called Starlink. That's wrapping around our planet. And they just shot a rocket up today. You guys didn't know about that? Starlink. NASA, they shot up another SpaceX vehicle up to space with a whole bunch of satellites and things that we don't even know what the fuck they're putting up there. But it's the taxpayers' money, right? It's the taxpayers' money they're doing all this craziness with, and it doesn't matter who's president. It doesn't matter if it's a Democrat. It doesn't matter if it's a Republican. It doesn't matter if that Republican used to be a Democrat, but now it's a Republican, but acts like a Democrat. With Trump, it's a it's a weird shit. It's so weird because I remember Trump as a Democrat. I was born in the '80s. I was raised in the '80s. I remember many interviews with Trump on 60 Minutes. One of the shows that I hated most in my life because of that fucking ticking clock. I hated that sound when I was little. Something turned me off so badly off of that sound. Like every time I heard it, I just get anxiety and I just want to get away. It's crazy. It is crazy. I mean, 60 Minutes when I was little. Okay, Michelle, you should know this because you're 43, and I know you used to watch 60 Minutes when you were little too. Your parents used to watch it, and then you hear that sound. That sound used to drive me crazy when I was little. I never liked it. Never liked the 60 Minutes, but I remember many interviews that I've seen on there with Ronald Reagan. I remember interviews with President Carter, ex-President Carter. I remember when Challenger blew up. I remember things coming in like photos, it's like moments and that space and time, and that moment. It's like I remember when Reagan, they almost assassinated Reagan when he got shot up. Yeah, right. I know it does. I have a countdown clock on my show. It's because during that time it gives me it's like a 3 minute warning, because I start the show a little bit early, but I give myself like a 3.5 minute buffer, I call it, so I could wrap it up. So I know when I turn that on, I got 3.5 minutes to wrap it up and then get the show started. Oh, yeah. Here, let me put the link out here again. But that's the only reason why I put the timer. But my timer is pretty cool. I like the music on my timer. See, my timer, I feel like I'm in a club. My countdown is good. Thank you. Yeah, I like my countdown. I feel like I'm in a club and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm getting ready. I'm like, get hyped up. Gotta get a little hyped up. And then yeah, but today it wasn't so much of a hype up day. It's just I'm going through so much, and I'm like, it just drives me nuts because it's like, ugh. Oh, and I'm also getting glasses. I'm going back to glasses again. I had my vision test and all that stuff, and yeah, they putting me. I have problems seeing from close, so that's why my computer is bothering me with the light. When it's so bright, it bothers my eyes. It's hard for me to read sometimes because of my eyes hurting, looking, and yeah, that's because I have major problems with my eyes. I have problems with my optic nerves, both of my eyes. Everyone should be at a 0.3 optic nerve in their eyes, and this is normal for everybody. I'm at 0.8, and that is not good at all. It would have been all right. It was like 0.5. She would have been like, all right, I'm at 0.8, and I'm to the point that I can lose my vision at any time in the future. Like it could just go on me. It just could. The active nerve could just go off on me, and that's it. We're trying to prevent that. So there's a lot of things. Today I did a whole bunch of tests on my eyes. I did a whole hour exams and so many things that they like put a lot of pressure in my eyes, and it was not good. It was a lot of like it was just weird because it was the one test I had to put this it's like the eye patch. You put an eye patch on, and then you're looking at the screen with one eye, one vision, and then they tell you to look at this cross. It's a red cross, and you got to keep looking at it while they're throwing all these crazy like patterns and zigzags and black and white and just weird like images. And then all of a sudden, like I'm looking at the red cross, and I'm like, this is fucking trippy. This is crazy. And then they were done with that, and then they went to my other eye and did the same thing on it. And it's because I have something. I don't know if it's glaucoma or if it's cancer, but that's what we're trying to figure out. That's why I'm doing so much tests and so much other things, and with the things that I'm dealing with my health already, I'm dealing with other things too. So it's like, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But let's go ahead and bring in Alex. Yo, what's up, Alex?
What's up?
What's going on, man?
Chilling. It was a long day. That's for sure. It was a long day.
Yeah, I'm actually here smoking my medicine.
Yeah?
Hell yeah. It's nice. I'm almost done though, because I'm halfway done with it.
Oh, you're a super.
It's good though.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's good medicine. They had me do this other test where like I had to sit down and then put my chin on this device. I had to cover our eye also on this one and do one at a time. And then I had to look at dots all over the place. And then every time I see a dot, I had to press the button. And then but the thing is like the vision was just going to start going crazy, a little, like focusing and stuff. And I couldn't even see shit at one point. I was like, I couldn't see the dots at all. I was like, it was just a crazy test I had to do. They test me to see if I was colorblind. I told them no, I'm not colorblind. If I was, I wouldn't have been able to go into the military. Because if you're colorblind, you're like automatically disqualified.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's a disability and not only that, but you have to. It's just it's a security thing. So they deny you like entry into any forces if you're colorblind. But I'll say the book that she was showing me, and I see it. I go, oh, that's for colorblind people, huh? She's like, yeah. I was like, I can see it perfect. She's like, oh yeah. I was like, yeah. I told her all the numbers and everything. She's like, yeah, you're fine. So I know, I'm not colorblind. I have other fucking problems with my eyes. I can see the color. That's all I could. So Alex, what's going on?
I was calculating, and I'm thinking what you're saying, and also on Michelle, because I see Michelle is a life pet 7, and the husband is a life pet 8.
Holy shit, she has a lot of 7s. 7, 17, 72.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
She has 7 in the month, in the day, and in the year that you're born.
She has 3 7s, and then she has a 1 and a 2, which comes out to 3. So 3 7s. The confirmation of the 3.
But you can see it also as 7, and then 17 is an 8, and then 72 is a 9, so 789
Mm-hmm.
sequence.
Mm-hmm.
You win. Okay, you have the 8. Oh, Michelle, you were born on the 17, right? 17 of the 7.
Shit, she was 7 pounds, 7 ounces. This is getting like this is getting cool now.
And she was 7 pounds and 7 ounces.
A lot of sevens.
Yeah, from the 7, I see that
Do
you.
you play? Do you play the lottery? I wonder if she does. Because I like scratch offs. I don't know. Because I first of all I saw a scratch off and I saw a $20 scratch off. I don't know
Oh,
what that's about.
okay, that I can see, 17th of July, because 17, you reduce it as an 8, and your husband is an 8. So that I can see you two matching with that, because your life path doesn't match, actually. The
So
7 and 8, no.
someone's gonna play the lottery and play a $20 lottery. I don't know. I just see something with, and then I have this pain in my head, on the top of my head. Actually, this is crazy pain in my head. Cause I saw a lottery. I saw a $20 ticket. I don't know what that was about. Because I see things. I see things. It comes as images. So when it comes into me, I'm like, I see it and then I say it. Because I don't want it to slip out of my mind. Like I saw a $20 scratch off, and it could be a winner. It could be a fucking crazy ass winner, But those are, I don't know why that came into my head.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I mean,
Why
yeah,
did
I play. Yeah, I play. Yeah.
I saw a $20 scratch off ticket?
Oh, it says we don't. Yeah, well, by the life, you see, I only look at the life path number. No, that's first the basic number, but there's 5 other more numbers that you can have match on. By the life path number, no, it doesn't match, but by you being born on the 17, 17 is an 8, and he was born on an 8 also. So I think you two maybe have a power struggle, maybe. Is it a power struggle between you two? Can I say that with the 8? Because you were born on the 17, have the 8 energy, and he is an 8 energy.
I just feel like there's like a lot of like playing around. You know what I mean? I just feel like sometimes I laugh. It's like
Okay, that I don't know. That's a possibility. I'm just seeing as the 8 to 8 energy love one. They like to take control. The 8 plus, and you have 2 8s. They're gonna like go on each other a bit. Want to take control, take the lead. Let me put it that way.
I see the teasing. I don't know, like teasing, like when you're with someone, and,
Oh yeah,
you mess with them, like you like to mess around with them, or mess with them.
you mean foreplay?
No, like teasing them around, like yeah, like kind of like being jokesters,
Uh,
like,
yeah, born stubborn. Yeah, that I can see. You want to do it your way. He wants to do it his way. Yeah, that's with the
you
also.
see what I mean? Look, we make each other laugh all day long. I tell you, I'm very good at what I do because I see it and I see the jokes and I see the like it's like a jokester like joke like it's entertaining to it's funny sometimes. It's like sometimes it can be annoying, but then it's funny. It can be funny, and it's like that all the time. And it's like for me, my jaw hurts because it's good. It's good energy. So it's like sometimes you'd be like, all right, enough. But it's like sometimes it's like you want it. You want the energy.
No, that is good, and laughter is the best thing. And he make you laugh. Hey,
Ah, you see?
that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's good.
It's better than giving you headache. Somebody give you headache, worry, and that. No, no.
I still get
I want laughter energy. I also want a partner that would make me laugh. I would appreciate that a lot. People that make me laugh.
it's like don't have to be serious all the time. Oh my god, it's like you know your partner, so it's like you know how you can deal with that person. It's not like things change all of a sudden. You're all serious and shit. Like that'd be crazy. But nah, I just like that happiness and that. You see, like I just saw Disney World because it came out in Disney World in my head. I don't know why Disney came in my head, but I just saw Disney for some reason. I don't know. It's just I start seeing these images that comes out in my head. And I'm like, you
Yeah.
know, I start seeing stuff.
Oh, Joshua. Hey, Joshua. That's the name? Joshua? Of your son or the person? He chased me for 10 years. Poetry, etc. You know what I found out with the name Joshua? Joshua is source number. If Jesus existed, his name was Joshua, or which I think he did. Oh, your husband, well, he has some powerful name there, yeah? Yes, a powerful name. Joshua. This has the golden ratio code written in the name. I
Yeah,
break.
he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Like good energy. Like I can feel it in my head. Like my head, like I don't know why. I have this. I feel this energy in my head, and it's going from all different places. Like from the front to the top to the back. It's like all around my head. It's like I guess my head is firing. It's trying to fire at all cylinders tonight. Smoking my medicine too, so but I'm feeling good though, and I like the energy. I feel the energy is good. So once I start feeling the energy and start touching into people's unique energy and thoughts, and I start seeing a picture, I start seeing things. I don't know. It's just it comes to me like I close my eyes, and it's kind of like kind of all right. She's from the '80s. Like she remembers we were talking about the '80s. Remember, aha, the Take on Me
Yeah.
from aha. Well, it was a one hit wonder. Like I feel like that's like her, like that romance. That they would sacrifice for each other. They would kill a bitch. Oh, no, but like the only killing we do is the chicken and the cutting up the chicken. But no, but it's like that energy, that love, kind of like that Little Shop of Horror type of love. I was starting naming movies, and because that's another good movie, Little Shop of Horrors.
I haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen that one? Oh man, you have to see it, man. Oh,
And I don't know what Michelle means. Michelle?
so tag team. We have to be tag team partners, dude. Invisible. We have to enter the tag team division here. Because I like what other energy is with me too. Because like I know Alex for a long time now, and I know he's good. He's empathic himself, and he has his certain gifts, his certain things, and he sees things too. And I like when he comes on because it's like my energy. That's why I like when other psychics come on with me because then my energy gets hyped, and then I feel like I'm on steroids. Like my brain is on steroids, and then I'm smoking my medicine too, and then I start seeing pictures, and then start seeing things, and then compare it to like movies, and like it's cool. It's cool. I like that. I like I'm able to do that. So,
Uh-huh. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, if you have like-minded around you, your energy is gonna amplify.
And that because like at least you do like you know certain things too, you know, and then certain things that I don't know, you know. And it's like when Doc, whenever he decides to fucking pop up, um, he has certain gifts and special gifts, you know, and it's like everyone has their own certain powers. But Doc hasn't been on YouTube for a very long time now, and it's by his choice. But I just know his energy, so it's like I know a lot already. Um, but it's just like other people that I know, I could feel the energy, and I could just. It's kind of like crowd surfing. I call it. You go through people's energies, and then you see what's going on, and you just travel around. It's kind of like astral projecting a little bit.
That's the projection.
So I need to get my I need to get more medicine. I just ran out of medicine, but then I forgot today is Saturday and they're closed on Sunday. I'm like, okay, great. I'm gonna have to smoke my vapes. So I got my vapes. So that's my backup. That's what I bought vapes for. For when I run out of weed, it's something to carry me on, you know, for until I get to the dispensary again and get my medicine. So yeah, it's you know, it is what it is. It's crazy. Uh, but let me go get my vape.
Yeah, thing.
Let me go get my pen. It's not far. It's in the same room. I say like I'm going like off of a distance and I'm going somewhere far away. No, it's just like 20 feet away. But I got my vapes here, and then I got other cartridges here. So I'm good. I'm good. Keep me lit, and keep my energy up. I do feel like my head is more open because of all the exams that they did to me today, and the colors, and like I can still see the visions of everything that I went through today. I felt like I was going through a fucking marathon of the Post guys in my head. Like that's how I see it. It's like it was creepy with all the lines and the colors and things that they were doing to my eye, both of my eyes. And it's still my eyes are very sensitive. Like right now I have like the lowest level that I can have it on my computer. And I still have my eyes closed because my eyes are that sensitive. And that's the problem. My eyes are sensitive. I have um, a problem. I had to put these drops of Restasis on my eyes 2 times a day. Um, Got to put 2 drops on each eye.
I went in the mail the other day for my health.
And yeah, it's freaking crazy, but yeah, freaking eyes are very important. So make sure you get your eyes checked. That's what I did, and you know, I didn't get the good news, but at least I'm able to try to figure out the problem and try to get it under some kind of control. I would hate to go blind, but if I did went blind, I could use my energy, and listen, and you know, and use my other senses to still feel things. I still be able to see, but not be able to see. You know, and it's like seeing in the dark. You just see the people's energy, and you feel their energy, and you see their glow because everyone has a glow. You know, everyone has a little shine in them, and you just see their shine, and you just hear them out, and that's what I do myself, and that's how I kind of like figure people out and just feel their energy and just listen to them and you know what's up with them. You know if they're cool or not. You just listen. You don't need your eyes to listen. You listen with your ears. Just listen to them. And that's how I myself get through what I need to get through is like by listening. And I just feel people's energy. And I can tell if someone's good, bad, nasty, like anything. I can feel all their energy. They're good and their bads. Like, yep.
Yeah, everything. Well, everything happens for a reason. Nothing happens by chance. Learn from what happened. What can you do to I don't know, to prevent the situation from happening? Can you make yourself stronger or whatever? But something. What do you learn from? What did you learn? What did you learn from that situation? If you're talking about your health, your neck, maybe what's you're talking about?
My eyes.
Your eyes.
You got the eyes. Yeah, the neck, of course. You can see it on the screen. Mr.
Yeah,
Broke.
yeah, but you see, that's the thing. Now I'm gonna count something because you have it there. Yeah, it is broken, but you keep projecting it, broken, broken. Why don't you put maybe a healthy looking your version of yourself there with
You
the
know, you know
health?
why? Because
Mm,
that equipment that's in there right now needs to be replaced. And I've been telling these people it needs to be replaced because the equipment I feel like is faulty. There's faulty equipment in there. Like, because the pain, it shouldn't be the pain like that. Because there's other people that have the surgery and they're not like fucking the way I am right now, and they're fucking like these professional wrestlers and shit. And that's how I used to compare myself. Like, I had that strength, I had that that embodiment to
what
that.
happened
And
is your mindset.
and yeah, and what happened was the accident that hit me across the head and gave me the traumatic brain injury and broke my neck and messed up my spine threw everything like out of whack, and my mind is just it's just the matter, it's just my mind over everybody else's matter because my mind is just going like 1,000 miles per hour. That's
Yes.
not it's just nonstop. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like it's like firing on all cylinders, but it's just constantly like firing right now. And it does that a lot. Sometimes too much that it's hard for me to go to sleep. Sometimes it'll between the pain in my stomach and my head with my mind going like too fast, it wakes me out of a deep sleep. And there's nothing I can do about it to try to control it or anything like that. I just take the medicine that I take and try to.
Are you planning? Yeah. Um, I don't know. I know you have to change your mindset. This change it different. Maybe you have to put a picture there of your neck
I,
being put the picture when your neck was healthy before you had that thing. You have
yeah,
to,
I wish I had a picture of my neck before. No, I don't have a picture from before.
you should-
Um, that right there, that's a lot of damage, dude. That's still like that. That's pretty recent picture, and that's a big equipment. You see it there, the size of it. It doesn't look big because it's a small picture. But if you blow it up to the full size of a human body, that's a big fucking equipment. That's a lot of equipment in there. It's a lot of metal, and it makes me more of a like the old school, black and white television with the antenna. And your daddy used to go and tell you, uh, move that antenna, move it a little bit to the right. Oh, no, a little bit to the left. Okay, wait. You're almost there. Oh, okay. There. Step away. Step away. I remember. Because I used to be the one fucking fixing the antenna.
Mm.
I remember as a little kid, like my dad telling me what to do, how to fix the antenna. I remember those days. And then now it's not like that. Like now it's just everything's digital, wireless. It's like there was wireless back then. Back in the 80s, hello, the televisions were wireless pretty much because the signal that was coming in was pretty much a wireless signal that was projected in space and time and got to your television and you're able to watch it. Yeah, man. And technology has gotten so advanced in a very small amount of time. Small amount of time. I say
Yeah.
what, under 100 years, Alex, technology has gotten fucking crazy. Under 100 years. I just say 100 years.
That's because of the UFO machines artifact that they found. That's why they advanced so much.
Man, ever since they came back from the fucking moon,
I know,
back
I,
from the moon, dude, that's been crazy shit, yo.
I know, I know they have been. Yeah, they have been to the moon and they're in the moon. But I know I saw a picture of in 1930s flying saucer, Germany, 1930s. They had flying saucer in the 1930s. The Nazi had flying saucer in the 1930s.
They had a lot of advanced, like how you're saying, like that saucers and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's advanced. They had a lot of advanced technology, yo.
So
Like
yeah, that's right. Everything.
I see it.
That's why I'm saying you with the technology and what we know
Oh yeah.
now.
Oh yeah.
You check if you can have a picture and project because everything is energy, right? So project
Actually,
a good energy of your neck. You
well,
know.
I'm seeing Germany now. Like my energy went right to Germany and went to this like it's like a launching pad, but it was kind of like not like a time machine, but kind of like it. But it was just a lot of energy around it, and I could see like Hitler. I see other people and stuff getting on it and just like warping away, like warping to somewhere. And the one that they found dead, supposedly hiding and stuff, it was not really Hitler. Boom. Ah,
So
shit.
that was good.
It wasn't Hitler. It wasn't him, man. That dude was gone, man.
No,
Hitler, so Hitler survived World War II.
no, there was a dummy or something. A dummy.
Yeah,
A
it was a because back in the days, great leaders they used to have like it was like their stunt doubles. It was like stand-in and shit, but they would look almost identical to the leader. So yeah.
no, there's information that Hitler actually escaped to
Yeah.
Argentina.
Well, yeah, he escaped. Oh, yeah, he escaped to Argentina and he went to the Arctic too.
Oh yeah, but they didn't want him there, so he stayed in Argentina.
Yeah,
So
Argentina he had a lot of like he was a horn dog too. Like, he was a horn dog. Oh
yeah,
my god, he was a horn dog.
I see Max is
They
in the
don't
chat.
talk history. They don't talk about history like that. Oh, Max, what's up, Max? You see, I'm doing some remote viewing. I
Max,
was seeing it because it comes to me. The pictures come to me, and the messages they just come to me. So like,
you get messages and vision.
yeah, like visions, they just come to me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like the Argentina stuff, I can see that. I can see it's kind of like a resort too. It was like really nice. It was like fuck, like 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 an exile. Like if Trump was to lose, like he will leave America and stuff. He'll go exile. Like shit, he could go anywhere. I guess the way they'll accept him. Shit,
Oh,
they'll love him in India. They'll love him, all pretty much all over around the world. Like fucking North Korea will even take him in.
that,
That's crazy, right?
yeah.
But but that's the type of dude that dude is. So it's like, will Biden do something like that?
Biden is shit. Biden do shit.
Biden.
Biden, you want to know what the racists look like? Look at Biden. He's racist.
It's just it's just I love how they play the mind manipulation game, and I feel it and I know it, and I can hear it. I hear the tones. I hear the keywords. I hear like
Yeah.
I hear the bullshit too, and I can hear bullshit from one side, and I hear like the other one is trying to progress. So I feel like his job's not over yet. He still got, dude. You can't fire someone like, dude. That's like, all right, Alex. I hire you for work. I hired Alex for work for 4 years, and then Alex is in charge and shit. And then like he's not done with his work, and then someone else comes and starts talking shit about Alex, and then tries to like manipulate him and manipulate what he's doing, and then try to throw it back at him and make him look like the bad guy, and that he needs to leave and be replaced. Like, that's stupid. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna get the job done, I say the job needs to be done in 8 years. Like, actually, there shouldn't even be elections every 4 years. I think elections, because of the virus and everything that's going on, I think the presidency should be every 8 years. And if they want to go for a re-election for another 8 years, then there will be an election after his first term.
It depends because the Democrats are fucking crazy. So
That's right.
I
That's
don't
right.
want a Democrat
Like I
leader
said,
there.
like
They
I said,
don't.
yeah,
They,
like I said earlier in the show,
they
like
they only use science where it's convenient for them.
yeah, like I said in the beginning of the show.
Like I
Um,
said, let me say there's two genders, only two genders. That's it. If
mhm.
the other one are just how you
Yeah, but the
feel.
Democrats want to make a third one though, the transgender.
Yeah, no.
They
That's
want to make it three though. That's
fucking
though.
that's the shit.
About
That
the about men now be able to
I'm
give
I'm
birth. Like, what the fuck is this about?
I'm going by biology. I see what biology.
Yeah.
What you are, then what you feel. Yeah, you can feel. You can feel. Yeah, I'm a plane, but that doesn't make you a plane.
Hmm.
But yeah, but no. That's it. What?
Yeah, but like the United, it's not so much United States here, really, because that word is so taken out of context. But how can you be United States if there's two parties in one country? It doesn't make any sense. If we're united, then there's no parties. It's all together, and there should be just one vote.
No,
Not
there should be people questioning each other, but not. But
makes sense though. Then
wanting to
they
come to
shouldn't be united then.
yeah, they should be united, coming to something that would benefit the people. Agree on something, not fighting for your own ego or pride of your party. You should put the people first before your party or your ego. That's the problem also that we have in there, but it goes
Oh,
deep
wait,
because those
time
people.
out, time out. I gotta put a hold on this, right? Because Michelle's like, be right back on the phone with Joshua. He's on break at work. Well, remember when I said earlier that my mom used to do that with my dad, and my dad used to call, and my mom used to be on the side of the wall with the phone talking because he was on break? Yeah. See, everything like comes around, it just comes back, and then I just see it like that. But yeah, go ahead, Alex.
Uh,
But there's not so much united, man. If there's two divisions, it's two divided. How can it be united if they're all divided?
yeah, but we're coming. This called
Is that the wave from remember like the biblical times. Remember with the Jesus said he parted the seas. So it's like right now the seas are parted. So we're waiting to see what comes down the line.
I am very optimistic whatever comes. I know source. I am positive with source that I am where I need to be. So I'm good. I'm good. Just yeah.
You good out there? You good? It's just gonna get hot, dude. It's just gonna get like fucking annoying after I.
Wait,
Get
you,
annoying.
you way up there in today? Coincidentally, today it was hot in Aruba.
You see, it get annoying, but yeah, but it was not too bad though, right? I mean, the heat.
Well, yes, not really bearable, but yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I am used to the heat here, with the but you can see a difference of you can see that it's getting hotter here. It's getting
Uh,
hotter.
well, you
Yeah.
know why, right?
Who?
You have that Sahara dust around, right? Still,
Oh, sorry.
you have the Sahara dust. That's still.
Oh no, that passed. No, that passed. That we got it first.
Yeah, yeah, but there's still it's still particles in the air still because there's still. I know I can see it. I can feel it. Like there's still particles, so it's kind of like it enhances a little bit too. It brings more dryness.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, it's a possibility.
yeah, you can look into it though. But I
Yeah.
feel like I still there's like particles in the air. That's kind of like it's kind of like a nuisance. But that's what feeds. That's what feeds. Like that's what feeds the Amazon. That's what feeds like certain areas where it used to be forests and stuff. And that sand needs to help kind of bring the nutrients to the rainforest and throughout even Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic because Puerto Rico has a little rainforest too. And with the dust and stuff, those are nutrients for the plants and for the trees. Hey, what's up, Amber? What's up? How you doing?
Oh, Amber is here.
Yeah, Amber, there she's chilling, chilling.
Hi, Amber. Michelle is on the phone. Max Visions visioning something.
He's visioning like he's on. He's he's always on late. I've noticed that. It's not his fault. It's just what that's what the universe wants him to start at. So, and he's doing good. His show's doing good. His energy's doing good. Also, freaking oh my god, Angel Muniz, y'all. He hit his watch hours, so now he's able to collect monetization. Like he gets monetized, so now he's raking in the super chats.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, he finally his show today. Actually, I saw it later. I was like, oh shit, I didn't catch the live show, but I would have been on with him. I would have been on live, but congratulations to him. Make that money now and make sure you report that shit too, because they'll come after you.
I I I broke that with 1 hour of documentary I put on.
Mm-hmm.
I broke the watch hour and the other thing they requesting, but doesn't matter. I'm satisfied because I reach it. But But afterwards, now a week ago they shut down my channel. Now I had to make another one.
Oh Lord.
No, but I'm gonna try to open it. I'm fighting to open it with Instagram Office and oh yeah, Instagram also they shut out, but with YouTube Office in the Netherlands. So it's
Okay.
going. Yeah. So we'll see.
You don't have so much liberty of freedom of speech or freedom to express. You're limited, and that's what they try to do. They try to silence you, and the only way they know how is to shut your ass down. That's the crazy
Yeah.
shit. That's crazy, yo. Like, what the fuck?
It's
You just
trippy.
you're passing a message along. People, I don't know, man.
It's trippy shit, man. No, but I don't know. I just think positive. I'm still think that this seems, while the energy this month has been something,
Oh,
Anybody feeling anything coming out personally on a personal level for anybody, maybe in the chat also? Personal
dude,
things coming up. Yeah.
this next week and a half, I would say until the 7th or even the 8th of fucking November is gonna be fucking crazy. It's gonna be fucking crazy. Like it doesn't matter who wins the election. It's just a reason for people to go fucking crazy. And this is gonna be not only here, but it's gonna be a worldwide issue. And on top of that, dealing with this virus and stuff that's like wreaking record numbers. Everybody's record numbers, record everything, record. I'm like I don't know. At this point, I'm like, I feel like it's just a mind fuck, like a mind manipulation tool to fuck the mind up and just to only think about that shit. But my mind's fucked up, so I can't be stuck on that. Like I see it for what it is. I feel like it's a propaganda tool.
It is a propaganda tool to control the people. But are they going to control it? No.
Well, there's a lot of resistors. You can't have both ways. You need electrons. You need a two-way. You need a resistor. Even with power, you need resistors. So
I think they're going to control a few people, but they're not going to be able to control everybody,
yeah, well, they'll be manipulated. They'll be manipulated, and how? How you say financially? You will be, you know. But it's like it's gonna be weird, especially once we reach like 2025. Oh man, shit's gonna start acting weird. Like it's gonna be fucking super fucking weird.
Hey, Rick,
I see a crazy militia like coming out, like a weird militia.
Rick,
Like yeah,
when you say 2025, that's
Mhm.
the last year. 2025 equals to 9. 9 is coming to the end of the cycle, a completion.
Okay.
I don't know,
Hmm.
but I think for that time we should be on a higher vibrational, and the people on the negative will stay till and with fee
Mhm.
2025.
Mhm.
I don't think I will be able. I'm gonna be to see 2025. I'm not sure. I'm just putting it out there. You never know. But I'm just saying. You know.
Mhm. It's the year for some reason popped up in my head. It just said real loud 2025.
Well, that's the ending.
I was
That's
like,
the end, because see, now we're going, as you see. They say we're using the Gregorian calendar, right? We were born into the Gregorian calendar. Me and you, we were born into the Gregorian calendar. If we were born in Ethiopia, we were using the Ethiopia calendar. If we were born with the Mayan, we were using the Mayan calendar. If we were born in China, we were using the Chinese calendar. But we were born in the Gregorian calendar. Yes, the months are not complete as it should, but it seems still that is right on track, correlating with the Gregorian calendar. It's correlating with every other calendar, but in their own way. But Gregorian, this year, right? This year has been the 2020. What is 2020? 2020 stands for vision, right? Seeing things clearly. Hasn't been that this year a lot of things has come to light that people start to see clearly.
mhm.
And 2 + 2 is 4. 4 is also with structure and foundation, things that don't the foundation of everything now is also getting exposed, with CNN, the fake news, and with Wayfair, Ball.com, everybody is seeing for from
Google.
Google also. So
Google.
yeah, I think we're going by the year, and if you mentioned 2025, yeah, that's the 9 year. Now we're in the 4 year, and next year is going to be the 5, and 5 is all about change. Now I'm gonna say something. We are in the universal month 5. 5 is all. There's few things that's gonna come out with the persecution of Hillary. Gonna see this month is not over yet, so we're gonna see what more is gonna come out. But next year is gonna be a universal 5 year. And what is America? The U.S. was formed on a five. The U.S. is a 5 country, and next year is a 5 personal year. So I'm pretty sure with that indication, with the 5 number, that next year is going to be a big change in the U.S. I don't know what's going to come out. Maybe with the deep state, more revealing of the deep state. I think in that direction that people are going to be shocked and spooked out or something. But a big change is going to come next year in the U.S.
How come that word pedophilia popped up in my head? It was like an explosion of.
And 2023, 2023 is going to be a very, very spiritual year for the whole world. 2023.
You know, it's funny because as before you said the religion stuff, I saw the Pope, and then I don't know if it was the Virgin Mary or it was part of like that movie Fantoma. I don't know if you've seen the movie. Have you seen it yet, Alex? The movie Fatima.
Fatima?
Mm-hmm.
No.
You have to see it, dude.
But
It's about the kids that saw the supposedly like the Virgin Mary, and they were the only ones that were able to see it. And
I don't know that's the thing. I saw about that with the Virgin Mary. This because I was a Catholic. My whole family is Catholic. My Christian. I have uncles that are Christian. I was self a priest boy, Catholic boy. I did the exam and everything. I could have become a priest if I wanted to, but I was 10 years priest boy. I don't know what you call it, priest boy. I call it priest boy, but in English, but it's Catholic captain. That was my. Let me just change this shit. But I put this one.
I saw religion. I saw that like Fatima. That word came out.
Oh yeah, Fatima. That's the thing. When I got that, what? Okay, Rick. Now you're talking about Fatima. What's your understanding that happened at that location in the early 1900, late 1800?
I feel like they did see something, and they were told something.
What did they see? Did you believe it was the Virgin Mary?
I feel like it was some energy, and it was. I don't know if it was virgin. Well, you can't say Virgin Mary, but I say maybe a virgin, maybe something pure.
Was it
the word?
Was it malevolent or was it benevolent? Malevolent, benevolent. Was it negative or positive?
It was positive.
Positive? Okay.
Yeah.
Because on the last day, right, that the appearance happened on Fatima, that there were thousands of people there, that the sun started to move in the sky. You know about that, right? The sun started to move, that people went underneath.
Up there, I could see it.
Oh, well,
I could be there, and I'm looking at it, and I see kind of like it's kind of groovy. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, whoa, that's like. It's like, I don't know if it was kind of like something in the air or something, but holy shit, that was trippy.
Well, the sun started to move and shit, and the people went on the ground, started praying, on the knees, started praying. But what I understand that was another being. That wasn't the real Mary. That was a UFO. I don't know which being. I don't know. I'm not. I don't have more information on which being exactly, but I don't think it was Mary, because that lady, there were 2 girls and 1 boy that saw it. The left lady that lived, Mother Teresa, right? That's her name, right? What I understand, there's information out that she was in human trafficking, working with Maxine Maxwell father, which is in Mossad, also with a lot of connection in human trafficking, child trafficking.
Mm-hmm.
You know that. So
Mm-hmm.
Mother Teresa is in human trafficking. So if Mother Teresa saw the real Virgin Mary, why would she go and in such horrible
I don't
business?
think Mother Teresa saw the real Virgin Mary though.
Exactly. I
I,
don't think it was
she-
real
I don't,
Virgin Mary.
I don't really see her seeing like no, like she manipulated a lot. That's what it is, and she knew how to like manipulate the system and manipulate people.
Oh yeah. You know what I found out too
What's-
about that? He's a plot twist
Oh boy,
with what's called Mother Teresa. You know who's his son? His son is really known. It's well known. Everybody knows who his son is. Well, not really. They know that Mother Teresa's son. But what I understand, and I looked at the picture, and it seems that it could possibly be his son, um, Dr. Fauci, his Mother Teresa.
Hmm,
Yeah.
hmm. Makes sense. Kind of like he. It's funny because he's a weird dude. He's a very weird dude, and not only that, but it's like I don't know. It's just he was around for the HIV days and stuff, and he was part of that committee. And throughout the years and even growing up, I even followed up on it and stuff. And Fauci didn't do shit. And on top of like, there was a world pandemic. This is something this is like taking people's lives, and millions of people are dying. But you see how the energies change, and they don't even talk about it anymore. Everything's like quiet, nothing about HIV anymore, not so much about AIDS. Everything's like on the hush, and they don't report the numbers as much as they did because there was millions upon millions of people that died from it and stuff. And now they're saying that this new virus, which is the COVID, that it's worse than the HIV/AIDS, and that it's gonna take more people out than what AIDS did. And I'm like, I wonder how did you come to that conclusion? You know what I mean? It's like because they compare it to HIV and AIDS, and I'm like, all right, there is some numbers out on the HIV and AIDS, and the numbers of the people dead is it's astonishing to be dead from it, and people that are infected every day, and that constantly happens on a daily basis. Um, this virus that's out now, it's worse than that. Like you don't even need to have intercourse to get sick and die from this virus. You just right time, right place, you catch it. Hope that you're not a blood or AB blood, because you're fucked if you're those. If you're B, you're okay. You're somewhat okay. If you're O, you're okay. You can still get sick. Like B's can still get sick. O can still get sick, but they won't get as severe as A and a AB blood type. So it's like it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm O positive or negative. I don't know.
As long as you O, you're good, dude. Because I'm O negative.
Right now, I'm O plus THC positive.
Yeah, I'm high as fuck too. So
I'm
I know.
rolling with
I did my blood test actually on Friday, which is yesterday. I did yesterday. I went to Quest. They took my blood. They took 2 vials from me. I was like, all right, that's all you're getting. You ain't getting any more. And they got my blood, and I was like, okay, it's gonna have a lot of marijuana in it. A lot of my. I love it. I love that I have my license and I'm legit.
Yeah, man.
It's like they can't fuck with me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's legal. Well, it's illegal on Aruba, but it's legal in my house, so I'm happy, and I don't care what the government say because I have the last word. So fuck the government.
You know how I see it, dude? Like, okay, like this is crazy, right? Because they're the big topic now here in the United States is abortion, right? So I'm here thinking, right, and I put my head in the place of a female that's been raped or has been, molested from her father, so forth, whatever, and she's trying to get an abortion, and they're denying her because her age and she needs consent and all of that. But like it's just the system's fucking crazy, right? And even if she did get an abortion, but the way that they do it, it's just it's come on, it's like it's they do have pills, they do have stuff, they do the abortion and stuff like that, but like abortions and stuff, it's just like it's like if you're raped or if you're like and stuff like that, like you're for your father or some shit like crazy like that, then I understand the abortions on that and stuff. Then I'm more towards go ahead, But if it's something like you know what you're doing and shit, and then because you get in an argument with your husband or whatever, you want to get an abortion, like then I'm like, then why the fuck did you have a fucking want to have sex? Like, why the fuck?
No, yeah, I don't know. That's a really
It's like you see that I'd be like, okay, I'm against the abortion, but if you're raped or if you're like, and stuff like that, and you have, this thing inside of you, and you don't want it in you, and I feel like they should have every right to fucking get it out of them, at any means possible, but there should be a time limit on it and stuff like that, and then there should be, a certain things, a certain criteria needs to be met. But if
they,
you just because I got an argument with him and I don't want to have his baby anymore, and then next week later you make up with him, it's like, come on, like, no, it's like, why the fuck are you having kids to begin with? And why the fuck are you fucking? Like, like wear a condom. Wear fucking, what's those rubber things that females wear? Like a balloon or something. I don't know. Wrap themselves up in a balloon.
yeah, you can wear a balloon. Yeah,
War on blood type A, Max Vision says. Who's broken? I'm broken. That's me. Like, holy shit. It's like, yeah, that's me.
yeah. That's why I told Rick to change that picture because he's projecting a broken neck.
Hey, freaking Albie.
He needs to project a good neck.
What's going on, dude?
I'm all right.
Yeah,
Albie, I don't know where he pops in.
yeah. You check a picture with your good neck and put it there, and see.
When I
look-
get the new equipment, it'll be like a new state of the art equipment. Because this equipment I have now is not flexible. It's not flexible, and it's hurting me more than anything. And I just feel like the equipment is faulty. It's causing more problems than anything that I should be going through. Because like I said, I know other people that have the same surgery that actually are like nothing ever happened to them. I'm like, holy shit, how the fuck that didn't happen to me? I'm fucking still fucked up, and I'm still going through all this crazy shit. So I know I need more. I need the new equipment that they have, and it's just this equipment. I think it's faulty. It's some fucking North Korea shit. I got some fucked up. Because I know surgical plates and surgical equipment. There was a story, and this is coming out of South Korea, that North Korea mixed in with somehow with China, and a lot of the surgical parts kind of like got mixed in with third parties. So like they were sending doctors like these equipments, and the doctors were thinking that the equipments were, the good shit, and then turns out it was third party shit. But you couldn't tell by seeing it. you couldn't tell by touching it. It's when you put it in the body that the shit starts acting weird.
So everybody there was getting fucked. Ah,
Yeah, pretty much.
ah. I just
Oh,
mentioned that one.
you got EMF attack? Oh man. At what time? I wonder what time. I really do.
EMF attack. Damn.
Yeah, I really know. I want to know what time.
Well, he's in Canada.
He's not far from me.
Wow.
EMF attack.
He's not far from me.
Electric magnetic frequency.
Magnetic, some shit frequency. It's like a pulse. It's like a magnetic pulse.
No, that's
EMP
EMP.
or something like that.
EMP is electrical
Yeah.
magnetic
Magnetic
pulse.
pulse. Yeah, it's a magnetic pulse.
This is
So
just
frequencies, so you're talking about electromagnetic frequencies, you're talking about waves, right?
It's like energy, like an energy attack. But it could come through your Wi-Fi. It could come in through your power lines. It could come through it's just a pulse of energy. Like it's like a frequency attack. It gives you headaches. It gives you nausea. It gives you diarrhea. It gives you fucking these crazy headaches in the fucking back of your head that fucking hurts. It's weird shit. It does weird fucking manipulating shit. I know. I go through it myself, and my gauges are still reading at 74. So I know I'm living in a high level magnetic force here in my home. It's just the spirits learn to adapt to getting used to me since I've been here for a very long time. They already know not to fuck with me, so I let them know that beforehand. But say right now it's like, oh man, this year's just gonna get even more weirder. I'm waiting for that UFO stuff to start taking off a little bit more than what it is.
yeah, man.
Oh, there he is, the UFO. Talking about the UFO. That's funny. I'm saying that you're it. Waiting for that UFO to start popping up. Those stories, and they were talking about it came out on the New York Post about the spaceship that they were tracking and stuff, and they have military footage of them tracking an object that's going super freaking fast. And I'm like, is this a Flight of the Navigator type of shit? Because I remember that movie. Who doesn't remember that movie?
I remember that movie.
That, you see what I mean? And now they're showing video that's just like Flight of the Navigator. I mean, come on, man, get the fuck out of here. And the ship looks like Flight of the Navigator. It looked just like it. I'm like, holy,
Probably a backwards government program. You never know. It's part of the project.
Alex got a Flight of the Navigator right there. And
Yeah.
I thought that movie was cool. That was a Disney movie too. You know that?
Yeah, I did that movie too.
That was what was his name? River Phoenix?
Yeah.
When he was a kid?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think there's gonna be more UFO sightings.
Oh yeah. And more earthquakes too. Oh, this week, dude. So I say like this: earthquake watch, California. Hold your asses. You better. Oh man, California, you're on a watch. Japan, China, India, and also I would say Iran. There's gonna be a rumble. In Istanbul, also be careful out there. There's craziness because you got a blue moon coming, dude. Halloween's coming. The Day of the Dead is coming, and a blue moon.
Uh-oh.
Come on, man. My energy is driving me crazy. Like I don't even want to come on here because it's like it drives me crazy. Like the energy's hyped, and on top of that, we have elections. Like
Yeah.
it's. I can see the riots. I can see the people pissed off, people breaking into stores, and people trying to
Bro,
loot and try to cause disruption. And
you pissed off that Donald Trump won.
it's going to be either side too. It's going to be both sides. It doesn't matter who wins or lose. It's a reason for people to take advantage and try to get from the man. And a lot of these businesses, a lot of them are mom and pop shops too, and they're in the middle, the crosshairs of it. So, but it's like it's just I feel like everything's premeditated because it's sponsored by your folks at George Soros. Ta-da! Yeah, Soros. Why haven't we heard about that little fucker? Where he's at? That little troll. I see him. He's spoiled. He loves steak. That fucking troll. I can see George Soros. He's that. He's so fucking like he loves drinking wine. I see him drinking his wine. This is red wine, and he loves his steak. Steak, with broccoli. Doesn't matter what he has. He likes steak. He likes nice.
What about Elon Musk about the Neuralink technology?
Who?
What about Elon Musk?
That motherfucker. That motherfucker wants to get in your brain.
Yeah.
He wants a chip in your brain. He wants to chip your brain. He
I
wants to
thought
chip
they
everything. He
watched
wants to
research
chip
on
every
him.
brain.
I've been watching a research on him a little bit on YouTube.
Fuck that. I don't even
I just don't.
I just
don't
feel
like
that
it. I just don't like what he's into doing because
he came out of nowhere.
too is trying to take people's souls and spiritual realm. Try to make people replicas into robots and shit. And I'm not down with that crap.
See, the thing about him, that creepazoid, he doesn't care who's in office. It doesn't matter to him. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter who's in office. He's going to continue on with the mission and on with what they have. Like this is crazy program going on right now, and it's going up right now, and people are just like da 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 da, so sidetracked and so not paying attention. And they're putting this crazy system up there that's going to track everyone.
Man,
So
actually,
they're not even going to need cell phones in the future to track you. They'll know you're.
They already can track you with your phone, actually.
Yeah, they track you with your phone, but I'm saying in the future they're not going to need phones to track you.
Because
You're going to be trackable because everything's going to be like it's like they're going to be able to know where you're at all times.
well, only
Even without cell phone.
that's right. That's the only way you can do that if the person is chipped.
Yeah. And that's what I see come in the future. I see people getting chipped and getting put into that program.
I heard they can tattoo a chip on you, and once you get it there, it's permanent. You can never remove it.
No, that's how it is. That's how they're going to do it. They're going to do it at birth.
Yeah, I also saw the tattoo chip. So that's going to make it cool for the youth. You know? Mm-hmm. Hey, look how cool this is, the tattoo chip. I want to get it too. Yeah, me too. Yeah,
and everybody has noticed, everybody's like, everybody gets a tattoo. So everybody's like all used to it and shit. I'm like, nah, I'm going to keep my body. Like,
does anybody here has a tattoo?
I don't.
I don't have any tight tattoo on my body either.
Me neither. I keep it like a virgin. Touch for the very first time. Like a virgin.
You know about that.
Some Madonna crazy shit, right? She's like, yummy, two virgins in one show. I'm like, motherfucker, what are you talking about? I ain't virgin, but it's like, no, but you have no tattoos, and vampires love that.
Yeah, virgin for
And we're both O. I'm O negative, and you're possibly O positive. Holy shit! She's gonna be like, oh my god, can I have them both right now? I'm like, okay. Alex, you go first.
who are you talking about? From who?
Fucking
Who are
Madonna. This shit gonna eat.
Madonna?
Yeah.
No, fuck Madonna. He's crazy.
That's what I said.
I think she's having adrenochrome. What do you call it? Cold turkey of adrenochrome. She's going nuts. She's having withdrawals from adrenochrome.
Oh shit. That's crazy. What a perfect timing, right? With the virus shutting everything down and all concerts and all venues going down. Like
You
something
see,
beautiful that you don't see, everything's like shut down. And they're shutting it down again.
well,
Like,
they're yes and no. They're not gonna succeed
they're
fully comply. People are gonna
yo,
start stand up.
if Biden wins, they're shutting everybody down and everyone has to wear a mask mandatory. You leave your house, you have to wear a mask. Everywhere you go, you have to wear a mask. If you don't wear a mask, you're gonna get fined. And after fining, then you're gonna start seeing jail time for violating the masks. And then you're gonna see like craziness because of it. And I just want to breathe, right? I just
Every
want to.
time I leave the store,
I just want to.
every time I leave the house, I have to wear a mask. Sometimes I forget to put my mask on, but nobody never stops me to
But that's,
warn. But
but
when
my,
I see people wearing masks in the store, I always remember I better put my shit on my face before I get in trouble.
yeah, because they're gonna start finding people and start getting people in trouble. And like it's just I don't know, man. It's just weird time right now we're living in. It's fucking so unique right now, right, Alex? It's just like how like we're in 2020, we got 5 years to go, right? And you just see the craziness, right, with the virus, right? But not only the virus, but everyone stopped talking about the locusts. What happened with all the locusts that was eating up all the fucking food in fucking Africa and eating all the food in the Middle East? They
I,
stopped talking about that shit, yo.
Yeah,
I,
Like all of a sudden they just stopped talking about it. But those motherfuckers are wreaking havoc. They still are.
there's a lot of things happening in South Africa.
There's so many shit going on, and like everyone's like
well,
brainwashed to one topic.
what people thought people doing witchcraft with trinkets and shit. I was talking about that earlier. I mean that when people using trinkets and trying to do magic shit to people.
What you want to do with people?
What people can do to you. Because I remember talking to you before we got off. It was on Saturday before it became Sunday. I think that was last week when I was talking about people having trinkets and doing things to people.
Well, people are gonna try to do things, especially this time this week. Holy shit! You know how many like sacrifices, how many fucking like the fucking santerias out there are fucking like busy right now. Oh man, they're making mad money right now. Especially now that the fucking blue moon's coming, it's on Halloween and it's like on the night of the dead too. Oh my god. Oh, the energy is so crazy right now. I'm surprised. Like China's gonna start something. China's gonna have to start something, or someone's gonna have to start something. Because I'm surprised, like the war, it has to break out. It's just the energy is too hyped, and someone's gonna submit into the energy and make a mistake, and that's where a conflict could happen. It could be something simple as like China attacking Taiwan, or doing something with Taiwan. Then that's going to cause a world reaction. And then not only that, but then like right now the timing is the energy is so hype, and then you have the election right there, and at any moment anything could break out. And I mean, like earthquakes, you just got to be careful with. Maybe a solar flare. Um, it's just natural, like asteroid hitting the United States or something. Because I saw this dream a long time ago, and I said it on here, Albie. I know you were here, and Alex. Yeah, I think you were there. I'm not sure, but I had this dream that I did see asteroids and hitting the Earth and stuff. And yeah, this planet has been hit before, and we're going into a dirty phase in the universe where it's a little dirty, and where it looks like that it's coming towards us, but in reality, we're going towards it.
Yeah.
It's the other way around. We're going towards the objects, not the objects coming towards us, and
Right.
we're intercepting into it. So it's going to be, we're going to go through some
Now
issues.
there's stargates on the Earth. There's certain stargates on the Earth that will take you to outer realms. But Earth, it's hollow in a sense, but not as a sense, but it has layers. And the only way you'll get to these certain places on Earth is through, stargates. And stargates, different multi realms, other planet realms, other universes, As Milky Way is on top of the parent bubble, you're the first above, because I was researching on stuff like that, as I was trying to say earlier.
A question: would you be disappointed if you died and came back reincarnated?
Yeah.
How would you feel about that? If you was to die instantly, right now, boom, you're dead, and you came back alive, and you're a baby, and yeah, you don't have no knowledge of anything that happened. And is that like a trapped cycle?
Hold on, gotta do something.
I feel like that's a weird cycle. You know what I mean? If you were to like die and then came back like as a human, but didn't know what the fuck you were. Yeah.
But that's what is happening right now, right?
Yeah.
Well, well, I don't know if we die, but probably, I think. Well, we are born. We are this in this reality right now on this planet Earth this time now.
Yeah.
So you came from somewhere, right? Do you know exactly where you came from? Before you went out of your mother, where was your soul first?
Exactly. And where was it? Yeah. Before that, yeah. I just feel like it's a cycle. Yeah. I feel like it's just like it's like cycles. I don't know if we do come back. Imagine if we did come back. We come back as other individuals, and hopefully the same goals and the same state of mind. But you just don't know. You just don't know the unknown. It's kind of like the Twilight Zone. That's how I see it. Like death, because I had opportunities that I died and they brought me back. And like I saw everything from above, and I came back alive, And well, not really. They brought me back alive. They brought my heart back, and then they put me in a coma. And then like it's just crazy. It's just weird. Like even coming out of the coma, it's just like everything's like a video. It's just crazy. So then like I died and then came back.
Because it wasn't your time. That's why God sent you back. You have work to do.
Yeah, I'm not done yet. That's what I feel like. I'm not done yet. I'm still here for a reason. Everything's for a reason, and I'm still here for a reason.
Everything's for a reason, literally. Sometimes you don't understand it, but everything for a reason. That's how I see it. And look at every situation. What can you learn from it and move forward? So when it happens again, you know how to react, you know what to say, and everything.
I just feel like I didn't feel the grand shock. That's what it is. Like I died, but I feel like there's a shock to like the system, like where it's like, all right, you're dead. Like there's no turning back. I didn't get that. Like I didn't get that. Like that was the end. I feel like there was still opening to get back into me. They were doing everything they could. They put an epidural in me and shocked me. They shocked me twice and hit me 2 times with an epidural and a lot of chest compressions and brought me back to life. Crazy, weird experience seeing everything from above, be able to hear everything going on in the room, and yet I can't respond, I can't say nothing, I can't move, and I'm seeing everything from above also until like when I got the last shock, when they shocked me and they hit me with a chest compression and then they put the epidural in me, like I felt life started creeping up into my hand, like I feel the warmthness. It was warmth that came from my hand and just started creeping into my body. And it got into my shoulder and then got inside of me and then into my heart. And then my heart started jumping again. Like it was like the adrenaline gave me a jump start. And I had two, that was my second shot of adrenaline, and it was that much I needed to get my heart started again. Put me back in a coma. But once they got my heart back up, they're like, all right, we got a heartbeat. You hear them, you hear the doctors like, when he stopped everybody, he's like, stop, everybody stop. And then he's looking at, you could hear him, you hear everything, and he's like, all right, he has a heart rate. Like, then it's like, the doctor's like, all right, intubate him and medically, induce him. They put me in a coma. Yep, and they told me I had a lot of brain scans done to me, a lot. And then like, your brain wouldn't die. Like your brain was strong, it was there. Like you wasn't giving up, your brain wasn't giving up. It's like, I know it wasn't giving up because it has this fucking mind of its own. That's why it has its own show, My Mind Over Your Matter. It doesn't say Rick over your matter. No, it says my mind. Because my mind is like its own entity. It's its own thing now.
No, but you have to have your mind to have to be strong. No, you don't let it take you down. Like your mind can heal you, and your mind can fuck you up.
It's like an alien inside, inside your brain. He's like, he's under control. He's like, fuck this shit. I'm in control now, motherfucker. I control everything about you. I control your mouth. I control what you say. I control what you do. Like, fuck you, motherfucker. It's like, can you imagine? Because you really don't know what's inside of you, right? So I don't. And that's what they say. You have a brain and this and that, but it's like all that shit, all that function, and it's just a muscle in there. And it's like it does all this craziness. Like it's just like the telephone. I don't understand it. It's crazy. It's like how you put all this mush together, and all of a sudden you have this like fucking human. It's like it's crazy. You know, especially like the whole, you know, conceiving and having the baby and the baby, you know, from all the whole process. It's just mind boggling.
Yeah. I would like to have a baby in the future, not now, but yeah, in the future I would like to have a baby.
It's like
Yeah.
they're ready to clean diapers and
Yeah.
small shit and diarrhea and vomit and sickness and it's a lot of shit, man. It's a lot of work. Having a child, I mean, kudos to those who have them, you know. Congrats.
Censorship to pain. Max Vision wrote in the chat, censorship to pain.
Yeah. It's like childbirth, that's pain. Oh Lord. I know how that feels because I had a colon surgery, so I know the pain after you give birth. I know the pain. Let me tell you, it's a pain. it is. But if you have the proper medicine, I mean, you get drugged up, you know. Then you get drugged up. So sometimes they put the epidural in you, and you don't feel shit. That's like it just pop out like it's a football. You just gotta catch them, catch the baby. But then you know the thing is like if you do the epidural, does that affect the baby too? Since you're putting it into your system, that the baby get that also that medicine. That's why some females they don't like to get the epidural because they don't want it to affect the baby.
Okay.
But there's some that they tough it out. They're like, no, they don't want the medicine, and they'll just tough it out. But then there's some that they need the medicine, and they'll beat up a nurse for the medicine. Like, give me that epidural. And then you put the epidural, and then they put the epidural, and that's it. And it's like, oof. A couple hours later, you pop it out. There you go. It's your baby. Congratulations. It's a knit. It's a hand. It's like the Addams family and shit. It's like, Thing, how you doing, Thing? That's how they used to call it, Thing. The old Addams family. That was like the 1964 version. Have you seen that, Alex? The old Addams family?
The whole what?
The old Addams family from 1964?
No.
Man, you gotta watch it. They have it on YouTube. It's good. It's not bad. Between the Addams family and the Monsters. The Monsters. That's also a 1964. Very good show too. Only lasted 2 seasons, but it's all good. But it was worth it, and it had a lot of good messaging and good. It was a good show. It was a good show.
Okay.
Yeah, they have it on YouTube. You can see it on YouTube.
Oh, it's on YouTube?
Yeah. You can probably see the full episodes of like the Addams Family, the old Addams Family. You can see it on YouTube, and it's like I think the old Addams Family is like 20 something minutes, 30 minutes long. No commercial. Well, if you pay their monthly like I do, because I don't like to be sold or advertised while I'm watching shows on YouTube. So I pay the fee. I pay the 12 something. So I don't see the commercials, but it's about an hour long.
Okay, you're a subscriber to you pay the thing on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm a premium. I'm when you pay for it, you remember and stuff. So yeah, it's like I pay for it because I don't like commercials. I just can't stand commercials.
I understand.
I don't like to be sold something. You know, it's like, especially like commercials, like car commercials or cell phone commercials or anything commercials. Like it's just crazy right now. Advertising is like, if you don't have this, you're not cool, or if you don't have this, you're not part of the crew. You're not good. You're not hip. You know, spend all your money on this phone. Yeah, it's $1,000 phone, but yeah, spend your money on it.
Which $1,000 phone, which is the iPhone?
iPhone 12 it starts at 12 as 1,000, well, $1,200, and it doesn't even come with a charger or a headset. You're just talking about the phone alone.
No, fuck that. That's how they make their money. Every year they come with this shit, and they got sued too for a lot of money because right when the new iPhone is coming out, there you get the phone on update and you update it, and some people measure it that everything went to go slower, and they measure it and they sue Apple and they want to. So
Mm-hmm.
they do a trick. They self sabotage the phone so you buy another one.
Mm-hmm.
And you would think I would buy Apple, fuck Apple. I would never buy Apple.
Mm-mm. Yeah, fuck that. I don't got no Apple. But Android, me and the Android.
You
But
the Apple thing,
you choose your demons. I choose the little alien. Because it's like Android. It's just, I don't know. I just don't trust Apple.
yeah, I don't trust Apple either.
I don't know, it has too much tie-in with China too. Yeah, too much. I don't know. It's not only about the Chinese, but it's just something about it. I just feel like it's like an invasion of privacy that they have. That they manipulate and they sell your information, type of shit.
Well, yeah, China been doing that. Yeah, China, yeah, is doing that.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's why they stopped that. What was that? That stupid app. That what's the fuck the name of that app? The one with the fucking people dancing in it. I'm like trying to think. My head is all over the place, but I can't fucking think of
If you're talking about, but I self don't know the name.
the app. The one that the U.S. banned.
Yeah, yeah,
The
I know what you're talking about.
TikTok. TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok.
TikTok. And what a manipulation by the U.S. Like they cut like the information going to China, and now the U.S. gets all the information from their people, their own people. That's what it is. Now instead of China having information, the U.S. has it.
The yeah. Now I don't know. Now I don't know.
See, I don't trust neither because it's just both. It's a fucking game, dude.
Yeah, fuck China, fuck both of them.
Yeah, it's just all manipulation. It's all part of the fucking plan. It's like a Bilderberg plan that they had planned all along, and they're just laughing in their caves. Like they know what's going on, and like how they're amplifying the virus. How come the virus, like people are not clean enough? They're not doing what they're not supposed to. Like how much more people gotta do? People are still getting sick, and they're still getting crazy. Like, and the virus up here is starting to go crazy again. And I'm like, so how the fuck this is like something invisible and it's still not going away? Like, is it still being spread here? Is it still coming from somewhere? It has to be coming from somewhere because like people are not clean enough. They're not cleaning their homes enough. They're not taking a shower or anything. Like, I don't get it. you know,
Okay.
like they're saying that this virus lasts 28 days on the surface, on any surface. So it means your currency that you have in your pocket. And I might want to do away with that. You want to kiss your money goodbye. They want to make everything digital or a credit card, like a tap credit card, where you can pay your bills or pay your stuff with a tap.
If I have a lot of money, I buy a lot of land and build a lot of stuff before, like in the farming and energy and things like that. Before the yeah, when they make the digital currency, I'm already set. I have everything set.
When you build like a kind of like a cave, like a not like a bat cave. Well, bat cave would be awesome. But we're like a cave, like a kind of like not so much underground, but underground. But
Mm.
like it's nice. It's like it's your land. You have solar power. You have your rain collection system.
In
You,
Florida, it's illegal to collect the rainwater.
yeah, it's illegal to have solar panels in Florida. Yo, you know that you get a big ass fine if you collect solar power in Florida. And I think in Jersey too. I think in New Jersey is illegal to collect rainwater. Yeah, dude. It's like what the fuck? It's rainwater. It's rain. No, it's illegal. What the fuck? That doesn't make any sense.
And
Anyway,
people, and yeah, fuck Miami, fuck Florida.
fuck the United States. Fuck me.
Not really. Just the system, yes. You cannot collect the rainwater. Yeah, damn. Yeah, that sucks. I would want them to do that here. What the people here gonna burn the parliament down
Oh man.
if they do that here. But the people there didn't react, so that's a bit strange. Why didn't they react on that?
Your police out there, they have guns?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I see guns and a lot of batons. Beat somebody, beat some sense into people. There's gonna be Max into here, so let's go ahead and bop Max into the show. Yo, what's up, Max?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey, Max.
Chilling, hanging out, talking. How you
Yeah,
doing?
I got a stomach ache, so they gave.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh boy!
Yeah.
When you got attacked? You got attacked last night?
yeah.
Holy shit! I was talking about you
Yeah.
your show last night. I was like, it fucking came out so late.
Yeah. Actually, I was on early last night. 10:30 was pretty. 10:30 or 11. That's pretty early for me.
For me, that was late.
And
I'm just saying, like, but that's what Destiny provides for you too.
you know what's funny is people complain about me doing it late, but I only had like 10 people on, and
Yeah.
if I do it late, I get like 20 or 30.
Yeah, it's true. It's
So
true.
what's up with that? Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
you get another. It's just you get another audience, you know.
Oh,
Another
yeah.
time zone, another.
Yeah, I got different time zone audiences.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can't pull you.
But
in.
I miss some of my regulars. Some of my regulars only like don't stay up late, so
Yeah.
I've missed them for quite a while actually. Like Angela, I don't know if you remember Angela. She was one of my first on the show, so she's been around the longest. But I've been doing late shows, and she goes to bed early.
No.
Yeah, I feel bad.
No, I be going to bed. Like I haven't been coming on because I haven't been feeling good, but I'll be going to bed early. I've been trying to get to bed early, and yeah, it's just I see your shows the next day. I see it on my thing, and then you came on, and I was like, oh man, let me check it out. But it's like I be asleep sometimes, or I be like in bed already, going to sleep. Because I'm trying to go to sleep early and trying to wake up early.
Yeah, I wanted to mention the mind fuck they've pulled on you.
Oh
See,
man,
Yeah, they've mind fucked everybody. They tell
Oh.
people that the virus lives on surfaces for up to what? Some certain amount of days, right?
28 days.
Okay, but the virus isn't even alive. And
I
they'll
know.
tell you, and they'll tell you that too.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
So,
So-
yeah, that's a paradox. It's not alive, but it lives on surfaces. Depends on if it's steel or plastic. It lives there for a particular almost a month, but it's
Yeah.
not alive.
Yeah. And then the other mind fuck. Well, it's just my own mind fuck, because if you're convinced that viruses exist, then it's not a mind fuck. But if you understand that viruses really don't exist, that they're actually exosomes that are taking out different toxins, and when they do that, they look a little bit different, and they call that a virus. But what they've done with the CDC is they have not isolated this virus, so they cannot have a proper genetic code for it. But on the CDC website, they have a genetic code for it. And
Wait.
yeah, so they're showing you they haven't isolated it. They have not done DNA testing on this virus, but somehow they managed to get a genetic code for it. Does that
Okay.
make sense to you?
No.
No. Okay, and then when we look at the genetic code, I can't remember all the letters, but it's CTT, CCC, TTT, G, but string of letters, 19 letters. I've got it written down. That string of letters is the exact same as human chromosome 8. So are you telling me that you're a virus?
We're a plague.
Eh?
The base of it is they're saying that if you have chromosome 8,
Yeah.
that's the virus.
Yeah.
So you should get vaccine for the chromosome 8.
Yeah.
But the chromosome 8 is what is his
It's
function for?
Yeah, its function is for intelligence and learning centers. It's responsible for the learning centers of your brain and intelligence centers.
I understand also the compassion side also.
I haven't heard that, but that's awesome. Yeah. So they can do away with intelligence and compassion in one foul swoop.
If you take out compassion, right, wouldn't that person be more a robotic-like if you take away compassion?
Yeah, like a zombie.
Yeah, exactly.
No, actually, they become very cruel because they look for stimulus.
But it's more like a AI. Okay, stimulus. Okay.
They're looking for positive stimulus, you can call it, but it's not positive stimulus. They're looking for any sensation of feeling. So cruelty and viciousness and anger, they're the most base reptilian emotions.
Oh yeah, if you go back to the reptilian brain, it's gonna take over then.
Yeah, so things like torture and cruelty
And lots of stuff.
will be considered almost as pleasure to your brain.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, that's what they want to do then with the human, basically, if they're attacking the chromosome 8.
Yep. So yeah.
Oh yeah, Max. This is what I heard. Yesterday I was on in the chat on 420 Freedomers channel.
Yeah.
And there was a girl there that says that the CPs, the super test there, that some of the tests are infected with herpes. That there's people that got herpes of the test.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now, herpes is a very common disease. Now, most of us have some form of herpes virus in us. Now, what that means, I don't know anymore, because I don't really believe in viruses anymore. They've pushed me too far. They made me do too much research, and now I don't really believe in viruses. There's no real evidence for them.
No, and if I go by Dr. Sebi, what Dr. Sebi says about virus, he says that virus also doesn't exist. That virus, when they say virus, comes from cell erosion, and cell erosion comes of the food that we eat. That's what you can say that.
I would agree with that. Yeah, yeah, and toxins we take in.
Yes, he has cured people all from different diseases with AIDS, thought cancer, thought hepatitis, by just one of the main thing was the diet, why you eat.
Yeah,
That's very important.
yeah. There was a drug back in the '80s when the AIDS epidemic was rampant, and a lot of the gay community and people that got AIDS were using this drug. It was to increase and heighten the stimulation of orgasm, but it had unfortunate side effects. It would make you sick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who was behind it? I could guess it was Dr. Fauci.
Well, yes, it was.
Yeah.
He discovered, quote unquote, the virus, right? So he discovered that people were sick and began his methodology of curing people of things they don't have. And Bill Gates seems to have found this very interesting, that he can convince people that their own body is a disease and that you need to fix it.
And Bill Gates is in it too, and so is Soros.
Well, it took Gates' money to get us to where we are now.
Soros puts a lot of money into Bill Gates.
Yeah, they needed that to cover the media, blanket the media. They needed his money to convince the universities to do his studies that put us here.
Zuckerberg, Elon, all the motherfuckers.
So yeah, it was them. They want to make money, and they want to get rid of a lot of us.
Elon wants to put a chip in your fucking brain.
That's the thing. Elon Musk said no Bill Gates out, but what he wants to do is a bit so far Bill Gates. So I don't trust Elon either.
Elon, he's going to be part of that Space Force ship.
I can't hear. Can you turn the music down just a bit, please?
The Space Force. Elon definitely going to be part of that Space Force, and just what they're doing right now is just crazy.
I haven't seen anything about the Space Force other than its supposed inception. That's all I've seen or heard about it.
I wanted to apply to the Space Force.
Yeah, Space Force.
From child I always wanted to go to pilot one of the F-16 or one of those aircraft, but I didn't want to go and kill people, for stupid wars. That's why I never went into it. But I know in my past life I was sure a pilot. I am good at piloting aircraft.
I used to always draw like the insides of spaceships and stuff, like make them up and figure out habitats and stuff, because I figured we were going to go to space.
I like driving helicopters,
Right.
Right on.
Helicopters.
Yeah, helicopter is something, that's something to learn. Helicopters, because you have the you have the joystick. Then
the collective clutch was you lift the helicopter up and down by the collective clutch and the cyclist.
Oh yeah, now I remember.
But the pedals on the ground,
yeah,
controls the back part that spins the helicopter around in the direction you want to go, and the cyclist is just when you want to pitch it at different angles and go in the direction.
Yeah, yeah. Now remember, you have the joystick, the pedals, and the one on the side they call it the collective. Like
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. But yeah, a helicopter is not that easy to maneuver. But hey, it's possible. But yeah, helicopter, damn. For something easier. Maybe a mind control thing. I saw a lot of accidents with helicopter. Just one stupid shit happened with helicopter and the thing goes down. So yeah. Well, yeah, that's cool, Max, that you were drawing also spaceship. And maybe that's your past memory of inside the spaceship or something.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I just liked them. I wanted to be a spaceman too.
Nice. I think we have all the same dream or desire.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember when I was little, I used to go to NASA. My parents used to take me to the Kennedy Space Center, and I used to be all the time going to the through the tour and going through the rockets. There's an area where there's different rockets from different missions.
Okay.
I was very fascinated with space and with
Cool.
space travel.
Yeah, I can see that. I am not like the flat earthers that there's too much evidence out there, too much from different people that don't know each other, that have encountered different beings. And you have also Nick Pope, ex prime minister. I think it was Nick Pope from I think it was England or Canada. He had contact, and he also came out talking about extraterrestrials. So you see all of those
Paul Hellier.
huh?
Paul Hellier.
Paul Hellier?
Yeah, our defense minister. Canadian defense minister, Paul Hellier.
But there was also a guy, Nick Pope. Nick Pope, let me check. Something
Okay,
with,
know him.
let me see. He was, I think, of the Project Blue Book. Nick Pope. They were, oh, never mind. There's somebody else, Nick Pope, UFO. Oh, yeah, Nick Pope is a British journal commentator. Never mind. This is Nick Pope is a journalist, but
Oh,
born on the same day as I. What's the odds of 19 September 1965?
nice.
But the one you say was the Canadian Defense Minister?
Paul Hellier.
Okay. And he also came out talking about UFO.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And people with flat earthers will say he's crazy. He talking shit.
Yeah. I don't think so.
No. No, there's too many. I'm pretty sure that what is the guy that Justin Trudeau also knows something.
I don't know about that. He might.
Trudeau is a weirdo.
Yeah.
There's
Trudeau,
a-
a weirdo.
No, Trudeau is just weird.
Oh,
There's
he's
just a
a
depression
sellout
here.
to China.
He sells his. I got issues. This is a tropical system that's developing south of Cuba. Here's this is Mexico over here. The United States will be on the north side. I'm going this way, and there's a system that's developing in the Caribbean. It's getting strength really fast because I was looking at earlier, it was so disorganized, but right now, overnight, the past 2 hours, it exploded with energy, big time energy that exploded. This could possibly be already a tropical storm going into a hurricane.
Huh.
That's how fast, how rapid development this is going through. Like, it's just a really vicious cycle. You can tell it's vicious because you see the inside of it. It's just really rapidly turning. So, and I was looking at another ghost 60. This is a Ghost 16, and this tells me a lot right here. How the system is just radiating itself out, and it's something to be keeping an eye on. The United States is not. This could be a Florida storm. This could be a Tampa storm. That could be the hurricane that goes to Tampa. So we got to see if this is the one. This is the one that hits that Cat 2, Cat 3, possibly Cat 4. Right now, it's in the hottest waters in the world, and the Caribbean. And this other, could be what, Zeta is the next one. Zeta is the next. I think it's Zeta. It's not Zeus. I think it's Zeta. So it's Z. I think it's the next name's Z name storm. It's here's Cuba over here. That's Cuba. Jamaica's right here. This is the Cayman Island. But it's getting its act together, and it's
Where you see in Jamaica? Where's the Cayman Island?
right here. Jamaica's right here.
Oh yeah. No, okay. Aruba's not even that map. Aruba's way
Oh,
south.
you way back there. Over here is Mexico. This is Cozumel over here. Cancun, it's over here.
Yeah.
So this is Mexico. There's Cuba. This is that little gap in between that goes into the Gulf of Mexico. So if this sucker develops like how what was that one storm that just came through here that went into a Cat 4? Delta. Delta developed right here, and Delta became a Cat 4 from this area. And this sucker and Delta came out of nowhere and became a Cat 4. You don't think it'll happen to this one? This is the hot waters right here, and this sucker looks better than Delta.
Yeah.
It looks a lot better than Delta did. So, and this is being modified. This system is being manipulated.
We can use our intention to break it down. You know?
Yeah, look at that.
Be big.
Look how it just blew up.
Yeah, we can blow it down back.
Bring it back down.
Yeah.
Especially once it catches up over here, because it's gonna go towards the Gulf of Mexico. You know, it's gonna go to Tampa. If it goes to Tampa, you know, it goes. It just sucks that it's so late in the season and you got to deal with a fucking storm. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna come far. But with Max Vision, the guy is called Nick Pope Self. Is the same guy. He was the British government Ministry of Defense from 1991 till 1994.
Okay.
So I know he also came out and he had talked. I think afterwards he became a journalist, but he also had contact with UFO and talked about UFO. And he's a high-ranking guy. And put it that way.
Yeah. There's too many whistleblowers to deny space.
Yes.
And really, even I build my model off the ancient texts, and they talk about the Great Void. There is a Great Void. It's not a flat plane. But yeah, space. I don't know. I do think that there is a possibility we are in a bubble, though. That there is a bubble or some type of a barrier around the Earth.
You think we cannot go beyond? You think there's a barrier?
Oh no, I think we can go beyond, but I think somebody's put a barrier there.
Could it be more a frequency barrier, or you think a physical barrier?
No, something physical.
Oh.
You know, like a piece of glass or whatever. You know, like something, right? Could be.
Yeah,
I've seen some video evidence that kind of leads me to believe that there is some type of a dome or a bubble. I'd say really, because you know denying space. If there's a bubble, there's something outside the bubble. Like you can't have nothing.
True.
Yo, Max. There's a bubble. You're right about that, dude. There's definitely a bubble.
You know, they've done those high altitude nuclear explosions, and if you look at some of those, they look like they actually hit some type of a surface and reflected back off of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's really neat. But it doesn't mean that we live on a flat plane and we're under a dome. To me, it means that we live on a globe and we could be in a bubble.
There's a globe with another like force field around it.
I don't know. I don't know about that. But I'm sure that, like, what I saw that other than the high altitude nuclear blasts, was one guy showed a video where there were all kinds. He had an infrared camera and there was a crack in the sky, and it was literally in the sky because he moved his camera around. And he went back to the crack and he showed you, look, it's there. And he watched it for a long, long time. And there were things that would come flying along and they would go up to the crack and disappear.
Yo, Max.
Yeah.
You ready for some snow, dude?
Huh?
You ready for some snow?
Oh, no.
I'm going back and forth here, looking at on October 30th and the 31st, which is Halloween, and the 1st, and it looks like we're gonna get snow over here.
Oh, yeah.
On the 30th and on the 31st, it looks like here in Connecticut.
Well, that'll stop a hurricane right quick.
Oh yeah, but the way it's coming, it's like it's this ridge right here right now that's over in
Yeah, check if there's a cold front coming down from the north. If there's
Yeah,
a cold front coming down, that'll bust it up.
You see the high pressure here behind it, so it's pushing down this pressure. This is a high gradient in here, and once you see it move forward, I'm gonna click it forward. You're gonna see the low pressure develop over by Colorado and Utah. It starts going downwards and meets up with the snow. And then you see the system that's coming, it's supposed to come right in the Gulf of Mexico. It's going to come into probably Louisiana. It's showing Louisiana. It's not showing as a strong system, but that could change. But the energy between that storm that's going to be coming in and the low pressure that's over by Texas, and it's going to come through Oklahoma. It's going to go all the way to Ohio. At some reason, it's going to pop up with some fucking high pressure here, and the cold is going to drop, and it looks like it's going to have crazy snow. Like, look at the dark blues in that.
Oh, that's cool.
Look at that. So that's kind of it's in New York, but some like in Canada, but definitely New York, Pennsylvania, the Buffalo area here. But this can move. It can move a little bit to the west. It can move a little bit to the east. Now, if this system goes a little bit to the west, see all this blue is going to be on top of you.
Oh.
You're gonna be seeing snow right before Halloween. I like to keep tracks, especially in winter storms, like to be on top of it. But that's snow on the 30th in New York, and then on Halloween they get a back end some snow from the backside of it, and you get a little like a clipper front that comes through from the north.
Yeah.
It brings in some snow to you too, and then it just pulls away. It's gonna be cold.
It is cold already.
Yeah, it's gonna get cold. It's gonna get colder. Let me rephrase it. It's gonna get colder.
Yeah, that makes sense.
and especially expected like around the 30th and the 31st. And then you have another system, a clipper, like a clipper front that comes through. It's gonna bring high winds on the second, the first and the second. You're gonna get a clipper front, and it's gonna be real windy. It's gonna be cold and windy. That's gonna suck. So be careful Sunday into Monday, the first and the second. You got a system coming through, and then the high pressure is a dominant high pressure, and then you got cold air coming through and high pressure, so it's gonna stay cool and stay cold. And then you got another clipper. Man, you got a little clippers that keep coming from the north. Look, it's coming right towards us. So you might get a little snow from this, Max, and then it's just gonna pull off like a low pressure. See how low develops right off the coast. I've been noticing that. We've been getting a lot of little clippers that are coming straight from the north. It's not coming from Alberta. It's coming like it's clipping across. Just that one system, that's a big system that's gonna be coming across here. All right, that's enough of the weather. Back to you. Oh man, where's Alex? We're scared Alex away with the snow. You scared him. You scared him, Albert. Start talking about snow, man. It makes you want to run away. I mean, we're gonna get if we get snow, we get snow. I mean, I don't mind it. I want a lot of snow. I'd rather have snow than rain. Especially
when it rains, it hurts your neck, and when it snows, it doesn't make your neck hurt, right?
Yeah, it kind of smooths it out, but not only that, but you don't get wet in snow. You know what I mean? You still walk with an umbrella, but you're not getting drenched. You know what I mean? You're not getting drenched with the rain.
Hey, but
Cold.
Jeff, Cunningham is not here.
Yeah, I see. What's up? Oh my God, that's so little. I can't even see what it says there. It's like miniature something. But yeah, snow's coming, and we're gonna get here in the Northeast. We're gonna get snow. We're gonna get our fair share of snow. I mean, it's gonna be a good snow season. I just want it to be a good snow season. That's all. Like, for me, normal is good. You know, a normal season is good. I don't want a crazy season. No, I don't want a crazy season. I don't want like blizzards or craziness.
Chat, say hi.
Some shit. So it's like definitely don't want blizzards. Don't want noisters either. Like the noisters, oh man. I remember back in 2013. Do you remember 2013, Max?
I do.
With the fucking snow? The snow from hell?
2006 was bad too.
Oh, my God, 2012 into 2013. Man, and we kept getting those clippers. The better clippers kept coming through, man. Like every 3 days. There was a clipper coming through. Man, it was snowing. It was just building up. And then there was this one storm that really like took the cake. It buried up here and buried Boston too. That was the year.
The ice was piled up like 10, 15 feet deep on the side of the lake.
Yes, dude, that storms were crazy. Fucking Boston was buried. Like there was no Boston. Like you go, like everything was covered. All the cars, there were no cars. There was just white everywhere. like Boston was shut down. But it's like, are we gonna see something like that? Mm. I mean, I think we're gonna see a nor'easter. We're definitely gonna see a nor'easter up here. It'd be nice to get a bird clipper come by, a good strong, nor'easter that brings down a good amount of snow. Not only for me, but for Canada too. Fuck yeah, y'all get snow too. Yeah, gotta get some snow too. It's good. Snow's good. People need to start like accepting snow's a good thing. You know, it's just frozen rain. It's kind of like a snow cone. That's actually it. Like a snow cone, and then you can make it whatever flavor you want, but just don't get any yellow snow cone, yellow from the ground, because that's not a good flavor. You don't want piss, dark piss. Oh, snow cone. That's nasty. I used to love snow cones though. When I was little, what? They used to be like the red, it had like the red, the blue, like it had like three colors, like red, purple, blue, something like that. It was like a snow cone, and you open it up, and in Florida, it's hot as hell. It was like in the 90s, so that snow cone I was eating it all up. And it was really good. That's one thing I miss about Florida. I miss about my childhood, and I'm gonna say it right now is the ice cream truck. The ice cream truck.
Yeah.
That's what I miss. I miss the ice cream truck. They used to come by, and let me tell you, you give me $1, I will come back with ice cream, candies. Oh my god, like a bag full of candy too. Like because the ice creams were so like not so expensive back in those days. And I was like my dad he used to give me like here's a couple of bucks. He'd give me like four $5. And I'm like, holy shit, I'm rich. Motherfuckers. And my dad's like, no, you gotta bring me back an ice cream and you gotta bring your mom an ice cream. I'm like, yeah, okay. So that leaves me with like $3. But that was more than enough. Oh my god. I came back with so much candy. My mom ended up taking my bag of candy and then she's like, I'll give you some, but you can't eat all this candy and like that's fucked up. you know. But I loved the ice cream truck. I mean the ice cream was so much fresher too. I just felt like there's so much like there was different ice cream trucks. Like in Florida, it was just like they sell you the bars and stuff like that. But up here, they have like the soft serve also, and they have the ice cream truck that's soft serve. I'm pretty sure they have them up there too, Max. Right in Canada.
Yeah.
Oh man, and then you could get like a freaking banana split. Oh man, now I'm getting the munchies. Like I want like a banana split now. That's messed up. Well, imagine having a banana split in front of you and just imagine it. Close your eyes and imagine it, and just eat your imagination away.
Hey,
Trust
I'll
me.
be here. I'll be in chat.
All right, Max. Thanks, man. Imagine just eating your imaginations away and eating that ice cream and eating that banana split. Mm. Man, it's been a long time since I had a banana split. To be honest with you, I mean, from the ice cream truck, man, I don't. It's been years. I think since Philadelphia, and that's like what? I was in 2000. Since that's 20 years. Holy shit! Since I had a banana split. I'm gonna have to find an ice cream spot and be like, oh, I gotta break my record. I haven't had a banana split in 20 years. Gotta eat a banana split. At least before you die, you gotta eat a banana split. And then you get it however you want it. You dress it up however you want it. Me, I keep it simple. Bananas, the ice creams, I don't like all different flavors, so I like to keep it to vanilla. Vanilla, maybe like a strawberry. Mm, strawberry's good. And I don't know. I don't like too much ice cream, so I'll just get like a 2 scoop. Split the banana in half.
Yeah, every time I get ice cream, I get the chills over here on my neck. I get that fucking deep chills. Every time I eat it fast, it freezer burns or something like that.
Oh Lord, that's crazy.
It freezes my throat. It's like freezes my throat.
Yeah.
Damn, man, damn. I ate the ice cream so fast. Shit.
That's funny. Oh, you have to put some whipped cream on it. Of course, you have to have some whipped cream. You gotta put some cherries on it. Put plenty of cherries because we all love cherries. Gotta have those cherries in there, and then and then you eat up. Like some people put caramel, some people put some like a strawberry, like like it's kind of like it's a topping. It's like just add strawberries, or some people add caramel, some people put chocolate, um, syrup. Like I think the strawberry syrup is okay. Not caramel, because I don't know. I never ate caramel with bananas. That's something. Yeah. Max can't see your channel on YouTube. I don't know what you mean by that. Which one you're on? Oh, because you're on I'm broadcasting on 2 channels, so I don't know what channel she's on. Because I'm broadcasting from both channels, my Minority Matter and my Minority Matter 2.0. So that's where, like on the chat, you can see everyone together, but then there could be from 2 channels into one. Yeah, because I'm broadcasting on both channels. Talking about ice cream made me hungry. Not hungry, but made me like
Happy.
it made me want something sweet. And I'm like, I have that urge, that like itch. It's kind of the itch where you want something sweet and you want something, and it's like you're limited to what you have sweet in your home. So you're like, frick it, what should I make to kill the sweetness? And I'm here thinking, just heat up some Legos and put some syrup on them and eat that up. Hey, that'll kill the sweetness. Eat some Lego. Yay, hubby's coming home. I'm gonna be getting off here soon too because I've been doing I did 3 hours and that's good enough. It's 10 o'clock. So that awesome. Michelle, thank you for coming through, and Max too, and Alex. I'll be everyone that came in through the chat. Thanks for coming through. Is this the end? Is it the end? Who knows, right? This week is going to be very interesting.
Oh, no, tomorrow.
The next from now until I say the 7th of November, between the 7th and the 8th, because something keeps telling me to include the 8th. Until that time frame, It's gonna be high octane energy. It's things crazy shit's gonna happen. A lot of weird shit's gonna happen. Like earthquakes. Just put an earthquake watch. Cali, Japan, China, Indonesia, um, Istanbul. Um, it's just the energy is very hyped right now, especially with the moon and now going into its like we're heading into the blue moon, the phase. So the energy is pulling, and I can feel the pull, and and having a full moon, and then on top of that, Halloween and Day of the Dead, and a lot of energy. Energy is going to be super hyped. And then here in the United States, with the crazy election going on too, it's going to be overwhelming. It doesn't going to cause people to do crazy shit. That's why I say, until the 8th, things the energy will calm down. But this is a high alert. This is if I had a scale from 0 to 10, and the factor of like the craziness of what's gonna be happening until November 8th, I would put it right at a level 8. It's gonna be at a level 8, right? It's gonna get to a level 8 with a possible 8.5, 9 level of craziness. I'm not going to 10 because that's beyond crazy. Like that's like ridiculous. I just see it as a level 8. It's just gonna get wild, and times are it's gonna get really weird. And if Biden wins, oh man, how could they let this dude in? That'd be a win for Hillary. That would be a win for like corruption. That would be a win for like talk about going backwards, right? Talking about going backwards. Who the fuck wants to go backwards with like politics? We're trying to progress, not digress. So we need to progress. We need to keep this same man in office, let him continue working, let him finish the job, what he started. And once he's done with his job, we could move along, and then we'll see Dwayne the Rock Johnson. I'm telling you, that dude's gonna run. I could just see it. Like he has that he's gonna lay the smack down on your candy asses when he runs. If Trump did it, you don't think The Rock can do it? Come on now. The highest paid entertainer in Hollywood. The highest paid. Come on, man. Fucking Reagan wish he was The Rock. Reagan, man, fucking Rock would lay the smackdown on Reagan's fucking crib right now, and he would just drop on him at his crib. That's how fucking popular Dwayne Johnson is. Like he's beyond Reagan. You know what I mean? And let me tell you something. Fucking Reagan was a great actor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't ever seen any of his shows or any of his movies, but holy shit, he was a very good actor. He was very good, very like had his nice sex appeal to him too. So it was like he was a very good, very handsome, very good actor. And but I see Dwayne Johnson, man. I still see that dude. Watch when he runs too. I'm gonna tell you guys. I told y'all. Now y'all gonna fucking listen to me. Maybe I'll have 100 people watching. I won't pay attention to the chat. I'll be like too busy talking to pay attention to the chat. But Michelle gonna get her. She's gonna get her dessert. She's coming home soon. She's getting her dessert. It's Saturday night. It's dessert night. I love good ice cream. Man, I wish I had ice cream now. I don't have no ice cream here. I wish I had a. I remember when I was young. And you see, it comes back as memories. This is so cool. Like when it plays, it kind of plays like chips, like pieces of my memory from my past. I remember the ice cream. They used to buy like this 3 flavor ice cream. It had the vanilla, the strawberry, and then the chocolate. And I would go more for the vanilla and the strawberry. And I wasn't big with the chocolate. I was just not a chocolate flavor eater. My dad used to, my sister, I guess, but not me. I like the strawberry ice cream that has the pieces of strawberry in it. Like the pieces of strawberry, frozen strawberry inside the ice cream. Oh man, that's some good ice cream. But I think I'm gonna wrap it up because I want to go lay down. I'm very tired. So, all right, I'll let you be, man. And possibly won't be back for a while because I need to recover still going through a lot of shit. Um, but I'll definitely be on for the Halloween show. So if I make it before the Halloween show, okay. But if not, I'm definitely gonna be doing a Halloween show. All right, my friend. Well, I am done with the show. You have a good night, man. Thanks for everybody for watching. I'll see everybody else on the flip side. Good night.
All right, right.